All right. Hey, everybody, it's 80 Prop Push, and today we are going to be continuing with Stardew Valley. We are going to be going through year 2 spring. Starting off, I will be actually getting together. So I prepared a small list of things that I want to try to get done today, and a lot of it includes going through and getting some of these items. So a cauliflower would be one of the things that I need to grab. Potatoes is one of the things I need to grab. I don't think I have kale yet, but I'm going to very soon. Let's see. Probably won't get this coffee beans just yet. Blueberries, I need 2 of those. Oh, hold on. Hey, Natalie, how's it going? You have updates. What kind of updates do we have? Yams. I need 12 yams. I only got 2. Let's see. I'm able to break the lease, and I've already started. Nice! Nice! I'm glad to hear that, old friend. That's great news. Hopefully packing goes well. Movings can be both stressful and exciting all at the same time. Grapes, I need 15 grapes. Coconuts. I need a coconut. I need a cactus. I need a peach. I need a pomegranate. I know I need an apricot. Raisins. I need a raisin. A mortal. That's going to be in the other one. Let's see here. Also, there are some issues involving a car. However, I'm going to not stress over because things will work out with time. That is absolutely right. I think that you're going to do just fine. I think you're going to do great, Natalie. I am happy for you. What's funny, it's like 2 hours ago. I was checking if... Yeah, I normally am trying to get on a little earlier. I overslept, and by the time I had gotten up, it was time for me to start getting kids ready for school, getting them out there, hanging out with the wife. Yesterday, I meant to stream, but I got off and I was exhausted. My entire time is all messed up. So work has, by the time it gets to the... thank you for that. Happy late birthday. I appreciate it. By the time it got to morning, I was completely zombie mode, and I don't think anybody wants to watch me sit up here and try to stay awake playing Stardew Valley. I mean, maybe somebody might, who knows, but I feel like I would be doing... I wouldn't be putting it in, which to me, that's like a big part of it, is also making sure I'm able to talk with people and be able to think and communicate a little bit. I may stumble on words and have trouble finding my words from time to time, but at least I know what I'm trying to say versus just blabbing nonsense. And then towards the afternoon, I was planning on doing a stream for there, but on the game that I usually play competitively, I was thinking about sitting out for this year. I decided after 3 or 4 different people have reached out to me that I was like, well, I don't want to completely go. Maybe I'll give a team a shot. So I stuck around to do a scrim with this team to see if I liked them, because I don't like playing for teams that are like super immature, childish, don't have their stuff together. And then it came time for the scrimmage that they had set up, and everybody went radio silent. No lobby, no passwords, no response from anybody saying what's going on and all of the things. So now I'm just like, I guess I'm probably not going to go with your team after all, because I get that things happen, scrims don't happen, that's fine, but it's like usually at least there's a, hey, sorry guys, this isn't going to happen today. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Though I did get to play one of my favorite games. So it kind of worked out, but I set aside doing a stream for that and nothing happened to any of it. I wasn't very happy with it. No, you need a rest. It's all good. It's to the point. This is my routine. I sleep from 10 to 6, and while my boyfriend is asleep, I chill on the live. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad I made it to your routine. That means a lot to me. And I'm glad I mean that much to you for you to want to do that. I think I have everything in here that I need for the moment. So just to kind of fill everybody back in that's joining in, I, on my downtime, made a small list of things that I need to sell and things I need to do so that I'm not sitting there trying to scan through everything on the live, and things can run a little bit more fluently. What I'm working on now is in here, you have all of these items here. And you have to eventually fill all of these up at the end of it. So I am working on that right now. There's a few things that I'm purposefully not going to do just yet, just because it's too valuable of a resource to get rid of at this particular time. But it's not so hard to obtain that it's one of those things like, oh, if I don't save it now, I won't be able to do it later, or I'll have to wait on it. It's just one of those, I could do it now, but I could probably use it for something else that would be much more important to me, that will help me get other items that will be harder to get. I think I got the 2 things I needed out of this chest. There should be you, and I think that's everything that I had planned for this particular thing. So we've cleared out all of that on the list. Cleared out that. I should have cleared out that just now. Oh, the coffee beans. I don't think I grabbed the coffee beans yet. I need to grab that. And I do have coffee beans. Oop, I need one more. One more. There we go. All right. Oh, another off-topic update. I got a haircut. Unfortunately, it's like 3 inches shorter than I wanted. So I kind of feel like I have a boy haircut. However, it grows back, and it, yep, that is true. It will grow back. That 3 inches is a lot, though. Jeez, I'm sorry. Thank you, Taco Pal, for the creeper. I love it. Yeah, that's unfortunate with the haircut. I'm glad that, do you at least enjoy it at all, I guess is the bigger question. Is it, I know you said you don't, it's not what you were going for, but is it okay? Set that in there. I know I need a tulip, but the question is I don't think I need it for any of the other things that I had set aside, do I? I don't believe so. Is this it? Alright, let's just take a quick gander through here, because there is a few flowers I know I need to keep. But I don't think this is one of them. It is not. Honestly, since I've been getting hot. Okay. Good. I'm glad. We just need to keep a couple of tulips close by for that. But most of these we should be able to pull up. And then we also have our kale. So we're going to save that flower there. I need the sickle. I'm going to sell any of the gold flowers. And silvers. We'll keep some of these just in case we need them as gifts or anything like that. I need one more potato sold. The rest of them, you know what, we'll get rid of this one as well. All right. What do we have here? Oh, we have more potatoes. We have a lot of potatoes. I need to give me one of the seed starters. What does that cost to do? Let's see. Wood, gold, and coal. That'll save me some money. Wood, gold. Where's my coal stores? I forgot I could have just went to the crafting table. I only have enough to make 2 out of that wood stack. Let me actually go into here. Alright, there we go. We'll do, I guess, whatever the max number is, which is that. But I used up all my coal doing that. That's okay. So now, I'm gonna do this. That is a perfect day. Potatoes aren't the exactly best thing to do, but hey, it'll give me money, and I don't have to buy them. I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm gonna sell off those. And sickle. Where's my sickle? That's probably... Oh, there it is. We do have the sickle. I don't think there's anything in any of these. That's a summer plant. Summer and fall. Summer. Summer, fall. Could try to get those rice shoots in sometime today. But we at least have the kale now. Question is, I got 16 of them. I think I need to sell 15 of them. So I'm going to save the 1 kale. And I'll make more stuff out of that one. I'll turn some of those into seeds. Join from my post. Nice. Honestly, since it's been... Yeah. Alright, let's see what the Fruitbat Cave has to offer. Those seeds should be finishing up right about that same time. And then we'll go check out the barnyard animals and go from there. We have cherries. I don't know that I actually needed cherries, though, did I? Spice berries, blackberries. Is there anything I needed to do with cherries? I think I already put the cherries in here, right? Yes. Well, the cherries, we can make like a wine or something out of it. Hey, Bishop, how's it going? Let's see here. Throw those in there. I'm going to save that because I need it. We'll go check on the animals. I'm going to put these 4 potatoes in the fridge. And we probably will still have to buy out some things. I do want to make a few chests. How many? Just remove this chest on 1. That's 10, 11, 12. Times 3, 36. I need to make 2 chests. I have a reason for that. I will explain later. But for now, I'm going to set these right over here. Which farm layout do I have? This is the, what is it called? The Meadows? That's the newest one on the map that they have. I can do a little quick scan over everything here in just a second. It's negative 30 out right now. Oh no, that's so cold. It was expensive, but it's free potatoes. For now. Then we'll have the kale, and then we'll buy out whatever else we need to from Pierre. Hey, a new chick. We have a new name that we have to do. Good, I had an insane dream about 10 minutes ago. I thought you were in school right now. What were you doing in class? Interesting place for the seed makers. I just wanted them out of the way. Eventually, I will probably... Well, one, I probably won't need them as much, but... I'm sure I'll find a better place for them later, but I don't want them in the way of everything else. Alright, what chicken name do we want to go with for our void chicken? What's everybody's favorite type of potato? Mine is mashed... Oh, way to make potatoes. Mashed potatoes is pretty solid. I like that. I would say mashed potatoes is probably my favorite way to do it as well. Anyways, we need to name the chicken. Russets. I was going to say, scalloped is really good. Russets is really good for baking the potatoes. Oh, it's 6:56 right now. Ah, okay. Okay. Roasted potatoes. I like all these different ways of it. I thought everybody was going to have their same way of making potatoes. All right. Let's see if we can rally promo. So also, let's see. Hash brown. I like the name Wicca. Let's do that. Hash browns is also pretty solid. French fries as well. I may have hit my limit on some of these. Rabbit, I'm still waiting on that paw, my dude. I'm still waiting on a paw. Need to put an auto grabber in here still as well. Cheese fries. That's basically... yeah, but do we... I guess so. Because if scallop potatoes count, then that should count too, right? Alright, everything in here looks great. Oh wow, we got a lot of things over there too. Yoink. Darn pigs aren't going to be getting me anything today, are they? We have milk. That's some medium-sized milk. We need to sell large milk as well, but we're not there yet. Just woke up. Oh, perfect. Just in time for the stream. Alright, let's go ahead and get the mushrooms started up, and we should be good on everything else. I live in Texas. I'll put that aside. I don't have any other mushrooms I could throw in there at the moment. Alright, we'll have to oh wait, I have the grapes. I can do more grapes. More raisins. Instead of milk. I do mashed potatoes with mayo instead of milk. Makes it a little bit more creamy. I'm sure it adds a good bit of flavor to it as well. Sounds like it would. These will go into here. Those mushrooms are supposed to go inside. This will go back in here. This gets sold. Let me put this one little item in here real fast and we will get moving. Also, I don't have any mushrooms hiding in here, do I? No. I live in California 2 hours. Yes, that is true. Let me grab the kale seeds from over here. The kale seed. I was hoping to get more than just one, but you know, that happens. Alright, Pierre shop. Do I have any... I don't know if I have any, No, I do not. I have 7 regular geodes. I'm not really too concerned about getting those out just yet. It does. I bet it does. I bet it does. I don't know that I've ever done that. I know I've used sour cream before a little bit, but I don't think I've ever used mayo. All right. I definitely have time for that. I don't think I need any of these other things right off the bat. I do have some money. 12 days. We're only on day 7. We can do some cauliflowers. We'll do 30. And go from there. Today's Sunday. What things do we got going on this week? Oh, it's Mayor Lewis's birthday. We gotta grab some peppers. I'm gonna do my morning workout, so I will go quiet, but I will still be here. Nice. 1.7 update. I think everybody's excited about Clint. And I think, isn't it Sandy the other one? I know Clint, I believe, is one of them. Need some regular peppers. There you go, Lewis. What is it actually? Do I have the recipe for... Pepper poppers. Is it pepper poppers he likes, or is it the other one? I put you on my TV side. How nice! You can. My face is on the big screen. I love it. Hold on. Is it just the peppers, or is it more of... Yep, Sandy is going to be eligible. Nice. Glaciums. It's just the regular hot pepper. So it's not the pepper poppers. Okay. That makes it easy. Clint, I'm not too much a fan of. Hey, I'm excited to see what he does. A hot nurse. Oh, jeez. Don't make me blush over here now. How do you get that sword? This sword right here. You have to get a prismatic shard. Then you have to go into the Calico Desert, and there's going to be 3 pillars. You walk in between those 3 pillars, and then you will just... That sword will spawn out of nowhere, and you get it. I'm not kidding. Like, that's exactly how it actually works. I married Clint. Don't talk about him. He fixes my fence. Oh, see, that would actually be pretty legit. I would be all about something like that. Lewis, where are you, my dude? You're hiding in either Clint's place. You're not standing out in the rain like a weirdo, are you? I don't think you were up here. Never mind, I got it. Can you do me a favor? Show me your Stardew. Oh. Huh. That's my Stardew Valley character right there. Alright, let's see here. He's just misunderstood. I don't hate Clint. I really don't. Like, whenever I first started, I had my opinions of him. But he's fine with me. I don't have any beef with Clint actively. Oh, come on. I don't have any room on the farm. I didn't think it would let me do it there, but I was curious. Alright. He's not in here. I actually have no idea where he's going to be at. It's locked. I'm sure I'll find him here in a moment. Prehistoric rib. I've already done it. I believe, isn't there a book over here? If I remember correctly. Up this way somewhere. I feel like there's a book over here. Oh, I did find it. There it is. Where's my axe? I'm looking for Mayor Lewis, but now I'm grabbing me a book. Because I think there's a book up here. There it is. You found the copy of the Alleyway Buffet. Now, trash cans will give me the best things I could ask for. that one gave me nothing. All right. Lewis could be... Oh, hello. Could be over here. I kind of feel like he's not. Could be at the doctor's office. Oh, there he is. Oh, scoundrel. There you are. You remember the old mayor's birthday? I sure did. I sure did. Do I want to give everybody a gift? Why not? We'll get everything started early this week. There you go. Pam? You might have coffee too, don't you? I can get a coffee for good old Harvey. You have coffee, you do. It's not the most effective way to do gifts, but it works. It works. You sound like a raccoon when they find a trash can. Wait, my voice sounds like a raccoon. Are you talking about digging through in here in the trash cans? All right, let's see if we can get these planted and get these all started up, and then from there, yeah. Oh, darn. I don't want to sound like a raccoon. How are you moving so fast? What do you mean, how am I moving? I'm actually not moving very fast at all. To speed up, though, all you got to do is eat some, drink some coffee. And then you can also get a couple of books that'll speed you up, which I actually have not got yet. I need to actually see the bookstore whenever it comes. What year am I on? I'm on year 2. I'm on spring of year 2. No, I might be able to chop some of these down and get these other items up here. I want to get this rice in there. I feel old already. I'm turning 23 this June. That is far from old. Far from old. Excuse your finest pardon. That makes me ancient, and I'm not that old. There we go. Get this rice in here. You can harvest those 3, and then I'll be able to plant these 3. There's like 10-second delay from whenever I typed or something. Yep, that is true. There sure is. I'm on year 3. My farm does not look like that. Oh. Well, I mean, you'll get there. Is it your first time playing? My farm didn't look like this on year 2 whenever I first played. But I've definitely learned some things after the very first time I played. I've learned what things to save and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing to feel ashamed about. I know what things I need to save up for. I've lived through the pain of spring passing up, and it's like all of a sudden I need this one crop that only grows in spring, and it's just like, oh, that sucks. Get a lot of stuff that fast. I did get quite a few stuff. Hi, Angel. All right, I need to do my eggs. Kind of wasted the day away, I feel like, almost. There's a lot of things I wish I could have done today that I didn't get done, but that's okay. That's all part of it. Let's get these in here. How many chickens do I have? Do I have the limit? 1, 2... I wish I could just... No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I have 9 chickens, 10, 11. I have 11 animals in here. I think it can hold up to 12. Wish the days were longer. Yeah, don't we all? Because the days just seem to fly by sometimes. But at the same time, sometimes it is nice for them to cut the days off a little bit, because if somebody let the days run a little too long, people wouldn't actually get any of their crops in, because they'd be spending too much time in the mines. And getting your stuff up and out of the ground is actually very important. In fact, a lot of people, whenever they do like speed runs and things like that, they sometimes will go in there, water the crops, and go right back to sleep to get to the next day. Just to get through the community center, which, you know, to each its own. It's not the way I like to play. I won't play that way, but you could definitely do that. Does everyone prefer the cats or the dogs? There's not really a big difference. I kind of like the cat. I do personally like dogs in IRL, but I can't say that I like cats better than dogs or dogs better than cats. To me, they have their own advantages and disadvantages. I don't really have enough time to go off and do too much else. Even fishing's not too much into questions on here. Best stuff to sell to make money. I'm on the third. What's the best stuff to sell? I'm on the third day of fall. So early game, year one, the best thing to do is to hurry up and get the fish smoker and fish at the ocean, and any gold quality or iridium quality fish that are not like sardines and stuff like that. Smoke those and sell them. Or if you're in the mines, you can do the ice pip. They sell very good. You can do the stonefish that sell very well. And if you're really good at fishing and you want to spend the time, do the lava eels if you get to the bottom of the mine or to level 100 of the mine. Those make a ton of money. And that's going to be the thing that makes a lot of the big money early on. Springtime, it's going to be the strawberries. Strawberries make a huge amount of money, but they only sell them one time a year, so you have to be very careful with it. After you get pigs, truffle oils will bring you a lot of money very quickly. And then later on, you can go into getting a huge star fruit thing and ancient fruits, and those will be your top money makers at that point, once you get to that point. But the thing is those don't become super useful until you probably open up Ginger Island, because you can only grow them during one season. So during the summertime, the most expensive fruit to sell is going to be the star fruit, but it's also not the easiest fruit to obtain. And ancient fruits you can basically do any other times. I just sell iridium truffles. Yep, that'll get you some money quick. Get you a bunch of pigs and let them go to town. The only thing that's bad about the pigs, because most people on year one, they'll get the pigs close to about the same time as winter. Pigs will not give you anything in the winter, and that's the bad thing about them. That's why I actually held off on buying my pigs till the last week of winter. That way they would mature just in time to start giving me truffles right as spring was starting. And now that we've sold all those items, this is looking a lot more full. Some of these items I just do not have the capability of doing just yet. And some of them I've already missed the opportunity for. A lot of these are going to be like Ginger Island time and stuff like that. Still waiting on these a few things. One of the other big things that I want to do, so if I remember correctly, that looks like the caviar. I actually do want to try to get my caviar up and going. Hopefully today. Good tip. I'm on year one right now. Nice. All right, these are the blue jazz. I know for a fact I need to save a couple of these for some recipes. They're also a love gift for people. And then what else is important about the blue jazz? I think that's one of the items I also need to sell. So generally, whenever I come to selling things, like particularly stuff like flowers, I'll sell any of the gold qualities and keep the lower qualities for other things. The silvers, you can do whatever you want with them. You sell them or not. But generally, you don't need... One, you don't usually need too many of the flowers. I mean, there is some people that do love the jazzes and stuff like that. It is used in, I think, one, maybe two different recipes. And that is one of the things that I'm actually needing to save it for. Let me see how many I need to save up for later, so I don't accidentally do something I don't intend to. Where is it at on my list? I know I wrote down a list of all the things I wanted to try to save into a chest for future recipes. I knew blue jazz is on there, but for whatever reason I can't find it. That's fine. I'm just gonna put 2 of them in there. Keep it on the side. I sold one, which is the biggest thing. Hey, I got the spaghetti recipe from Lewis. Now I can really impress Robin. All right, let's see here. We're just gonna throw that in there. So is there any end to this game? How many in-game years can one have? One can have an infinite number of years. There is technically a in-game spot to the game though. Now, it doesn't mean that the game just stops and you're done playing the game. It's just whenever you reach completion of the game, that is technically the end of the game. And you'll reach what they call the summit. You get to go at the top of the mountain. Art thou winning, son? I am winning. I think I am winning. So whenever you get to the top of the summit, that's usually what most people consider the end of the game, plus the game completion. And to do that, you essentially just have to complete all of the bundles, complete all the key quests, sell all of the items and things like that, and then you get to go to the very top of the mountain. Alright, what was I doing in here? Raisin. No, not that. I thought I had a thing of raisins on me. Did I not? Or did I already put them in here? Not really sure. I'm just going to do this for now. And that gets sold, along with that golden parsnips. It really is. But there is a perfection if you want that route. Yes, that's what I'd be going for. Where are my strawberries? It's not been that part of the season just yet, so I don't have strawberries just yet. So you don't get the strawberries until... What's up, kitten? Oh wait, it was raining yesterday, so I didn't have to worry. I was like, I don't think I watered you yesterday, did I? Pickled yams. There you go. Alright, cat. You're so small, yet still getting away. Throw that in there. I will throw these in here for now. You already have a wife, cheetah. Wait. Are you talking about in real life or in the games? I don't have a wife in the game yet. I'm at 97%. I just need 3 more recipes. Yep, that's why I'm trying to save up now, because whenever it comes to cooking. So, I guess I'll explain these chests here. These 2 chests that I put over here, I am saving, I'm putting what I need to complete every recipe at least 1 time. That way, yeah, I do have one in IRL. That way, if I do have them in here, and let's say I go in here and I start making a bunch of sashimi for whatever reason, or I'm trying to make like a love gift or something, I don't want it to mess with items for another recipe. So I'm keeping those items separate from the fridge to make sure that whenever I go in there and try to do the completion of the chef stuff, it's not gonna accidentally pull maybe the most random little thing that I needed from a recipe because I had it in the fridge. And then once I have all of those items in the chest, whatever excess I want to keep, because it's recipes that I will actually make more frequently, I will... I got it! It's finally here! I will then put those, like, all the items in the fridge after that, and those chests will become completely useless. Destroy them, give them as gifts, I don't really care. I think Clint likes chest. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. I feel like he loves chest. He'll take the chest. If I give him the chest, he'll take it. Did I already pet all of you? I feel like I haven't. There we go. It's about time, Rabbit. I've been waiting so long for this one item. I'm rooting for it. Thank you. This shouldn't be anything in here, right? Okay. Those are going to be a little while, but I need those apples. Hello. Y'all need to dig up some truffles. There's so many of y'all, and not enough truffles showing. There we go. Womp womp. What do you mean womp womp? Having a wife is not a bad thing, I promise. And you can get burned in any kind of relationship, friendship, or marriage. Alright, let's see here. There's the truffles. I hear the truffles. Drink water, everyone. Yes, water's important. Your body needs water. Filter out the toxins. Produce normal daily metabolic processes. Alright, so we're going to buy more crops today. We're got the last thing for one of the bundles, and then I think you're only missing one thing. I don't remember what it was. Duck... No, I already have the duck feather in there, I think. What was it? I'm sure I'm about to find out. Oh, it's probably like a watermelon or something. There is the apple, and I think it's a... Oh. It's the duck feather I need, not the rabbit's foot. And that was the other thing. Red cabbage. Well, I don't have the apple yet. Is that the only thing I got left is the bulletin board? It sure is. Well, that's annoying. I thought that was the end of the bundles. I need this to sell, and then I need a separate rabbit's foot for later. Oh, hello. We might go down to the mines today. I actually didn't check to see if there was any birthdays going on. Vincent's got a birthday coming up, and Haley's got a birthday coming up. And we have the Egg Festival. What's this? Oh yeah, we get the Desert Festival now too. Bam's birthday. Bookseller's only coming okay, we got a bookseller on Friday. That's good. That's good. I just learned of Stardew Valley and I'm absolutely obsessed. It is a very fun game. It's easy to get into. Alright, let's get some more crops. Let's get into some crops. Oh, I don't have a rock for you, I'm sorry. Let's see here. I guess we'll do more cauliflower. I mean, why not? We can probably do another 30. 32. Alright, let's see here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I skipped over that comment. I'm sorry. Scroll up like an inch and look at my previous comment. What other previous comment do you have? All I see is... Oh, how did I miss that? Okay, I see now. What? I don't know. Nobody said that, I don't think. Alright, let's get into this. Oh! Well, that's fine. As long as I don't pick that one. That's the important. Keeping one flower out there. How many spots am I shy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 seeds. Well, fine then, Pierre. What's your best advice for year 1 for someone beginner in summer season? Honestly, focusing on community center, saving up some of the crops. Get a fish smoker super early on. If you get this fish smoker super early on, you'll make money super early on. Because with the fish smoker, if you smoke any of your gold and iridium quality nicer fish, you will get the most money early on. That away, get to the bottom mines and do your best to try to save up money so that you can advance to the desert. Because once you advance to the desert, you can get into the better mines where you can get better resources. I wouldn't focus too much on getting like goats or sheep unless you're there just for the cuteness of them. That's fine with you, but if you're trying to progress in the game, you want to try to get the pigs early on. I still somehow missed one. That's fine. That's fine. Void chickens. Whenever you can finally get a hold of one, they're going to produce nasty mayo that sells for a lot. So getting that up there is going to also be very beneficial. I probably have some random mixed seed over here, right? That'll work for me. we go. So now, oh wait, I also had these. We're gonna go into the regular mines. Sell this and that. I'll put these aside. That fish is so ugly. It looks like a blobfish. You know, blobfish? I do have blobfish in here. Somewhere. There. And I intend on doing plenty with that fish, because blobfish are very valuable to put in your fish tanks. And in fact, that's actually one of the things I plan on doing whenever I go see Robin just now. I probably should have grabbed some mayo. Not mayo. Some whatchamacallits. Spaghetti. That's the whatchamacallit. Leek? I actually needed a leek for something. I don't remember what. Oh, I need to sell a leek. That's what it was. I've been gifting all of my leeks to George. Hey, hey! This is the part. This is the reason why I do not care for Demetrius. If I remember correctly, it is this scene right here. Viola, my newest creation. One of two scenes, actually. It's a deluxe 4-poster bed, crafted from the finest local hardwood. Robin, what's the point of 4-post furniture? It seems like an ineffective use of materials. I can't with this guy. That fish is the boy. Yes, that fish is the boy. No. We're not smoking that fish. I'm saving it. She has every right to be frustrated. It's called Beauty Bud. You know, the thing that most people find enjoyable. It's a very good use of the side eye. Just bringing out all the stops on this one. I see your point, but we can't let that outweigh the utility and efficiency of our sleep receptacle. I'm convinced that this guy's a robot. A robot that is designed to hate Sebi. Robbins must have built him. He's an incubator with skin. You know, sometimes it feels like you're being deliberately obtuse just to irritate me. Is that what you're doing? I think so, Robin. Leave him. Leave him. Come on in. Maybe this isn't the scene. Check this out. It's the bed I was able to make thanks to all the wood you gathered. You used the 100 pieces of hardwood to make that one bed, huh? I will agree with Demetrius on one thing. I feel like you definitely wasted some wood. That's a lot of wood for one bed. But it looks great, Robin. Keep it up. So what do you think? Aesthetics are perfect. Yeah! Well, if anyone needs me, I'll be in my doghouse. Very good. Right where you belong, sir. You know, I thought this was the scene that he screamed at Sebi, but it wasn't. But I like that Sebi put his 2 cents in. Now that I have a prototype, I can start selling them in the shop. Huh? You said get a fish smoker, so here I am. I don't understand that comment, I'm not gonna lie. Baguettes. These might look good in your place, Prop. What do you say? Can we get a pencil? Can we pencil you in for half a dozen beds, huh? Robin, how many people do you think are sleeping in my house? But then again, if I have more beds, what's the chances of me falling asleep on the floor in my house trying to get to a bed? It makes it a lot more difficult, don't it? How do I get that? Yeah, baguettes is how you buy those from the Pierre. And with those, you can start dating people. And then after dating and you get them up to the 10-star, you can go and get it's a pendant of some kind, if I remember correctly. You have to go to the beach on a stormy day, and there will be like a little pirate guy just standing out in the middle of nowhere. It has to be a stormy day, not just a rainy day, but like physical lightning. And then you can buy one of those to actually marry. And then 2 days later, after giving that to whoever you're trying to marry, you'll have a ceremony and a new roommate. There, if you're in the hearts. I think 8. I think you have to be at 8 hearts. Anyways, construct farm building. Wait, fish pond. I just passed it, right? I think I may have passed it again. There you are. 5,000 gold, 200 stone, seaweed, and green algae. So seaweed and green algae is the 2 big ones I need to remember the next time I come back up here. I don't know that I would make it back in time. Mermaid pendant. Yes, that is the pendant. You're absolutely right. What's the chances I make it back in time to Robin before she closes shop? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I haven't slept yet. Maybe you need the beds. Half a dozen beds. Robin will get you penciled in. She's excited. All right. I need stone. I need green algae. And what was the other thing? I done forgot. It was green algae and seaweed, right? Green algae and seaweed. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it was 5 of each. Seaweed. Got it. Got it. Oh, I think we can actually make it. We might actually make it. We're going to be going in there right as she's ready to walk out, so it's going to be very tight. No wrong moves can be made. Oh! God damn it. I don't know. We might still make it. We might still make it. I doubt we make it. Holy crap. She's literally going to walk away from the desk right as we're walking through the door. We may not even make it to her. Oh, you. You're horrible. I can seriously watch people play Stardew Valley all day. It's so entertaining. It is. The game itself's entertaining. It makes streaming very easy. Alright, well, I guess let's go down here. I had other plans for today. Other than... I actually wasn't sure that I was going to do the fish pond today, to be fair. Alright, so we're looking for scrolls. We're looking for coal. And I'm also good for frozen geodes and everything else, so... I'm not just trying to get down to the bottom. We're going to break a bunch of rocks today. Apparently, it must be a good luck day because there is stuff everywhere. I actually prefer it to not be a good luck day because I want monsters. They have a better chance of dropping things. But you know what? It is what it is. That's a lot of sunglasses, guys. I swear she has the worst eye. Actually, I'd say Clint has some pretty awful hours, but Marnie takes the cake on that, okay? Does anyone prefer gaming on PC or laptop? I mean, personally for me, I want the PC because I want to be able to look up, but laptop is a lot more compact and easier to have for a lot of people. And then there's some people that actually play this on stuff like the Switch and everything else, because this game's released, I believe, on pretty much every console at this point. And that'd be another thing that'd be probably pretty nice. Be able to sit back and play from the comfort of your couch. Or nice comfy chair. Heck, they even got the mobile version of this game. There's one geode. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I actually have all the stuff done for the Adventurers Guild to get into their back. I'm pretty sure I've slain 1,000 monsters by now. And looky here. I actually need you. Hold on. I don't know about you in particular, but... Oh, look, a hammer! Now I can take Robin out of business. Just kidding. That's not what that's used for. That'd be funny, though. Be a good mod. Do you know if the minecarts, they have coal respawn and provide more? They do sometimes, not always. It depends. particularly in these mine, you're not going to see them respawn as often. However, whenever you do the skull caverns, those will respawn a little bit more. Most of the time they actually respawn. But there is some times that they'll be empty. Not common. There we go. We're about to have a slugfest. Get over here. Where are you going? Let's see. It didn't give me as much good things as I was hoping for, but whatever. Let's see. Wow. I mean, if I was trying to get to the bottom of the mine, today was a good day to do it. But if you're trying to find monsters, that's not the best day. Hey, another secret note. Which one is this? Alright, so this note is for Ginger Island. That's how you get one of the walnuts, is through that note. Nothing to worry about for this time. What are you mostly scared about in there? I play pretty much on everything. Yep, it is on just about everything. First time I played was 2017 whenever it first released. I said you reset a single floor to the spawn's coal ore. They could. I'm not just after coal though. I'm after just about everything. Omni geodes, frozen geodes, fighting monsters, and a coal. So you definitely can. And then also those aren't that bad either. Might be what I call it for this particular one. Alright, let's go to the Adventurers Guild on our way out. Let me slay those real fast. I'll take those. I will always chase a dust sprite. Plus, there's a lot of chests over here. A lot of frozen tears. Alright, get back here, little dude. Where are you going? Gotcha. Really pushing our time, aren't we? Well, let's see if the Adventurers Guild's even open. We're going to start tomorrow off a little tired, but that's okay. I don't remember if they're open this late or if they close at 1. Nice. Do I get back here? Can I get back here? I think there's something back here, isn't there? I got it! The mapping cave system. If I have my tabs open, my laptop starts. Ah, yes. I can do that sometimes. All the way up to the right. Hold on. What did I miss? Makes sense, honestly. Notice for the night market in winter. Night market in winter? I don't think it's for the night market in winter. That's for the, that note is for the mermaids at the Ginger Island. There's 5 seashells on there, and you have to place music boxes down. And what that note tells you is how many times you have to press the music box to change the notes, and then you'll walk across all of the music boxes, and the mermaid will... There's a mermaid out there on Ginger Island that will throw you a walnut, if I remember correctly. And you have to do it on a rainy day at Ginger Island. And it's like on the south east part of the island. Oh, I'm about to pass out. Whatever. Might as well find a good tree to take a nap under. Is anyone else lagging? Uh-oh, I'm lagging. Well, that's not ideal. What do we got going on? I'm sorry about that. Is it still lagging? I know I got a little message just a second ago saying that I guess maybe there was a little bit of something with the signal. I typed that 10 minutes. No, come on, Bishop. That was not 10 minutes ago. 10 seconds. There we go. And we got more grapes. That's not the ones I meant to do that too. There we go. Let's get... I forgot to put them in here. After a while, I feel like the mailbox is just used for bills. I don't like that. Yep. Good old Harvey. You can always count on him. The computer message was 15 minutes ago. Oh, that I may have read off a little while ago, to be honest with you. I don't think anything in here is ready. Move on. Too much to do, so little time. It definitely feels that way sometimes. It definitely does. I don't even know if I have enough space in my inventory for all the eggs, but I got the duck feather. Daffy finally has given up some feathers. I've stressed him out enough. Let's see here. Got these 4, these 2, that one. That's all the eggs. That's everyone's favorite dish. Are you talking about in Stardew Valley or IRL? I wish I had someone to play with because doing it alone can be so hard getting things done. Oh. If I had more time, I would play with you. But honestly, the majority of the time I have, free time I have, I'm doing this right here. There is a multiplayer. Alright, let's see here. Got the goat's milk. Either or. I mean, my favorite dish to utilize in the game is probably going to be between the seafoam pudding or the spicy eel. IRL, that's a little bit more tricky. Because it depends on my mood. I don't know that I have like a particularly like absolute favorite dish. I have favorite dishes. I don't know why, but right now pad thai sounds amazing. I wouldn't call that my absolute favorite, but it's definitely up there. But pad thai sounds really nice right now. Pizza's a solid choice. I wouldn't call that my favorite. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite would be. You know what? Actually, I clicked on the wrong chest. Let's get rid of some of these guys. That way we have more room. I've never thought about it. Can you put a fiddlehead in here? Probably not. Oh, you can. Interesting. Yoink. All right. What other things are there? And then I can do the powder melons. Beautiful. All right, let's sell some things. We want to get rid of... I want the duck feather. Oh wait, do I not really have anything to sell other than those? I guess not. Everything else I can put away. This and that, so on and so forth. I need the stone. I don't need that much stone though. You can put that in there for now. I could have sold that at the Adventurers Guild while I was there. That would have been smart. I'll do that here in a second. Cave carrots will go in there. This will go in there. This will go in there. And we're also going to stop by Clint's today and break open all of our geodes. So I'm going to grab that. Wait, don't I have a jade sitting on me? Yes. Let's put these on. This is year 2. I just got perfection yet. That's amazing. I love that for you. I'm going to get perfection on this one. I just know it. Biscuits and gravy from Bishop. That's a solid choice for breakfast. I don't do biscuits and gravy that often. It's definitely not very healthy, but it is very good. I agree. I don't know that I would call it my favorite dish. It's definitely far from that, though. If I'm gonna say a favorite dish, it's probably gonna be some kind of dinner item, because that's generally some of the favorite things that I have. I just don't know that I actually have an absolute favorite. You sound like my parents. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, we're getting some things. I think only one of these goes to Gunther. God dang it, another glow ring. What is that? Escargot. You know what? I think I actually might need that recipe for later. Okay, we're just getting a bunch of frozen tears. What kind of nurse am I? Pediatric, etc. If I can ask. You sure can ask. And I've never seen that one before, have I? Kyanite. So I need that for later. No, that's not the one I thought it was. Currently work at a rehab, like physical rehab facility. I did 4 years in the neuroscience unit, med surg. I did 2 years in ICU. I did 1 year as a travel nurse, and then I joined my wife at the physical rehab place, and I've been doing that for about 1.5 years. Almost 1.5 years. So I've done a few different things. Though I do miss more of the acute care, but I get paid too much to leave where I'm at now. So I'm happy where I'm at the moment. I feel like one day I might get a little too bored there, but you know, it is what it is. I could still do some time fishing and stuff. Anyways, let's go see Robin. She's not going to be there, is she? It's Tuesday. She's out doing aerobics, isn't she? Maybe I should go back home. Yeah, go back home. We're going to sell these. What's my VR name? My name in VR is War Nurse. That's because on there, usually all I do is play shooters. And no, I did not do the military. That's one of the reasons I don't. It's because everybody just assumes that, and I don't want to put that out there like that. I'm not trying to misguide people like that. So I switched my name to 80 Prop Push. I'll keep that at the 96. Mine is Bear 9563. Okay. That's cool. Let's see here. What do we got? We put these aside. The duck feather. The duck feather I could take into the thing. I can drop this off over there at the mines. I'm trying to debate if I want to do fishing today at the beach. I think that might be what I do. I'm going to round up there to the mountains. It's okay. I'm the same way. I love talking. I love that you're talking. That's one of my favorite things about this is being able to chat with everybody. The game I like to, but with a chill game like this, I think it's nice to be able to interact. All right. Over here. I was going to go up to the mountain, swing down to the community center. I'm looking for any of the little dig site items. It's one of the things I'm trying to do on some of these rainy days is actually trying to take care of Gunther and knocking out those super tedious items. Because one of my runs, I ignored every one of those things, and that's basically the only thing I was missing is a few of those items, and it was so irritating. Alright, that's all of the stuff there. I could actually check out the quarry as well. I wanted to comment so many times, but didn't want to bother him while he's playing. I try to do pretty well at reading the comments. Sometimes I get a little too locked in and I don't pay too much attention to there, but I definitely try to keep up with the comments. We should friend each other. I may do that, but send that in the Discord and I can try to add you then, okay? Let's see here. I should also check out the quarry. That's what I... Oh, hold on. Oh, 2 o'clock. I'm too early. I wasn't going to go there, but then I seen the time, and I was like, oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe I do have some time to go there. No, it's still too early. Let's knock these out, just in case some nicer items pop up. Keep this nice and clean. You notice that? Well, thank you. I try. It definitely wasn't easy whenever I first started. It takes a little bit of an attention thing, because I get too locked in too easy. Or maybe you're saying we notice that you get locked in a little too easy. Either way. If that is the case, yes, that's true. What kind of nurse am I? Alright. I am a therapy nurse at the moment. I've done ICU, I've done neuroscience unit. I actually needed that really badly. And I've done traveling as well. Did I say ICU? I've done ICU. I don't know if whenever I finish up doing my rehab stuff, if I want to go do ER or go back to ICU. Those are some of the big ones that I'm trying to decide. Or do I stay a rehab nurse forever? I don't know. I kind of feel like that won't happen. Maybe it will. I feel like it won't. Rehab. You mentioned it earlier. I sure did. But I don't mind saying it a couple times. Bishop, done. You're done with your workout? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're saying you're done. You put it on. Okay, gotcha. I'll check it out here in a bit. I should probably sell some of these items first. I'm from Zill. Where do you live? I live in Texas. Sorry, almost missing that message. It kind of got pushed up pretty quickly. Probably just joined it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, you go in there. I only need to save 10 diamonds. But they're also really good gifts. I think 15 diamonds is probably all I'm going to keep in this chest. Anything else will eventually just go. I can go give this to Gunther. I definitely have the time. So we'll throw the leek in there. I still want to hang on to some of those. We'll put whatever these will hold in here. The ruby, I'm probably just going to sell. Mixed seeds we'll put up in here. We'll throw the escargot. And the other thing as well. I'll put the glow ring and the escargot up. Like I already have a spot that's slightly... Wait, what? What did I just miss? I would be a terrible nurse or doctor. I see the red stuff and I'm out. Okay. Why are so many people afraid of blood? Well, generally people are afraid of blood because they're afraid of bleeding, which is a very valid thing. Bleeding is generally not a good sign. So that's probably the best answer I can give for that. Go Bears. I'm also from Texas. Well, part. I am from Central Texas. I feel like if I go any further than that, I may be doxing myself too much. But I am from Central Texas, which is still very broad. If I slowly lag on messages, just keep assuming I fell. Just assume I fell asleep. Okie doke, I gotcha. There's nothing wrong with that. I usually keep 20 of each gem in the case. Yeah, there's definitely nothing wrong with keeping extra gems because people do ask for them from time to time, and I'm trying to somewhat manage some of my cases at the moment. Gems, I will definitely come across a lot easier later on. I have probably bled out like half the original blood I was born with. Okay. It's a lot of blood to bleed out. Heard there's a spirit made out of potatoes that really pack a wallop. I don't think I've ever seen this quest, but Pam, are you been drinking again? If you know what I mean. I was thinking about the wrong kind of spirit. I was sitting there thinking, like, as she was saying potatoes, like, wait a second, isn't vodka made out of potatoes? Yeah, Pam. I'm sure. Pam, you just might be out of luck. I don't know if I'm willing to wait that long. What's this other one? Upcoming promotion. I think I'm offering high quality vegetables. 25 gold star vegetables I can do. Look. I faint at blood. I faint at blood draws than anyone else. If an emergency from experience, I know how to handle it, but if I had to be surrounded by it, no. Like surgery, no. Believe it or not, there's not as much blood in most surgeries as you think. People probably, unless it's a trauma surgery and you're trying to stop something, but most of the blood in surgery is handled very quickly, cauterized, and taken care of. I'm not going to say there's no blood in surgery, but generally they're handled with very little blood loss, unless you're doing it because of a traumatic event. Generally, we have rapid infusions going while those types of surgeries are happening, and we are trying to fix the bleed. That's why there's a lot of blood. Alright. I'm not trying to since it's 7:56 a.m. You know, that happens though. It's alright. Did you work last night, or is it just, you know, didn't sleep well last night? Hello. Look at one of Bastion's events. Whop. Hey, I'm surprised to find you out here in the rain. I'm always walking around in the rain. I work sleet, rain, snow, hellfire, it doesn't matter. Look at those dark clouds looming over the horizon. All-nighter due to studying. Yeah, getting a little bit of rest isn't a bad thing. It'll help solidify some of that knowledge, all that reading you did. I hope they come this way. Okay, that's dark, Sebi. But you know what? I like a good rain. I like this weather because it makes everything fun disappear. That's so horrible. Yeah, just oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you. I like the weather because it makes everyone disappear, you know. Being around people makes me feel anxious. I was just about to say, it's like, oh, I'm right here. Should I leave? Am I disturbing something, old buddy, old pal? Okay, but the background is so cozy. Thank you, Summer. The background, that is my birthday present. I just put up all of these panels back here. Got the light, the chair over here on this other side that I'm probably entirely blocking. That my son likes to curl up on at night, and that's where we read books now. And then this carpet I stole from another room. Oh, and then I got the two plants back there. He goes like Backstreet Boys, bye, bye, bye. Oh, Sebi looks like he could probably do the Backstreet Boys dance pretty well. Here, there's room for two. Oh, Sebi. I think he's trying to make a move. And props falling for it. That's okay. That's okay. At least he's not lunging at me in a boat. Shots fired at all the Elliot fans. I like Elliot, though. I don't mind Elliot. All right, this is a guy that if you're still in here that you would, I guess you don't need to be a stormy day. It can be just a regular rainy day. I thought it had to be stormy. That's the guy that you'll buy the pendant from whenever you're trying to marry someone. All right, fishing. Let's see if we can catch some random chests. Make sure that there's no little things crawling around everywhere else. Thank you, Summer. Thank you. I actually have one more little sign coming in, just waiting. You got a problem with that, Bishop? You got a problem with that? I need to send a quick email before I drift it. Yeah, if it's an important email, I would get that out before drifting off. Jesus Christ. How did I know you were going to say that? I do play on the PC, Summer. Well, everybody has the right to their own opinion, I suppose, Bishop. I personally don't get bothered by it. He's a great husband. He always whispers sweet nothings into my ear. Nice. I actually don't know too much about Elliot as the husband. I don't remember too much into him. I used it in Lord's name in vain. Okay, okay. Try wait, huh? Stardew. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Brenda. I'm sorry. Well, this is a normal stream. Okay. Ray, shots fired at my regular streaming times that I do. Well, ever since spring break, I have had trouble going back to my sleeping schedule. It's like, oh, so it's an actual game. I didn't know if maybe there was a misspelling going on. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Are you streaming on both Twitch and TikTok? I'm streaming on TikTok. I'm streaming on TikTok. I'm streaming on the purple site. I'm streaming on the red site. All at the same time. You can find me at all three. Back. Nice. Yes, I'm reading comments from different places. I think I actually need that. I'm glad I caught that. I actually need that later. Isn't. I got notifications that you went live, and I was like, wait for this Yeah, I was trying to. Yesterday was my birthday, and after getting off work, I was extremely exhausted, so I didn't do it then. I did some stuff with the family, and then the game that I do play competitively with, I wasn't thinking about playing this season, and then I had like 4 different teams messaging me asking me to join their team, so I was like, fine. I do enjoy the game. So I told him, I'm not going to be as active as I have been in the past, but I will try out for a couple of the teams. So there was supposed to be a scrimmage on the team that I was going to try out for yesterday. But, however, and one of the things that I always look for in a team is maturity. I was told that there was going to be a scrim at a certain time. And I put part time of my schedule because I was going to try to do a stream that afternoon, closer to evening. I got on and I waited, and then I messaged lobby and password. Where are y'all at? Is anything going on? Nothing. Still nothing to now. Even now, nothing. So if I was to join, I don't know that I'm going to be going with that team. Just because it's one thing if something comes up, something gets canceled. That's fine and dandy. I get it. I was a captain. I did all of that. But to go radio silent, and then even after, because maybe something happened, his phone died, any of that, like, I'm reasonable. I'm very reasonable. It's been like 15, 16 hours since that, and still nothing. And that's the part that I have a problem with, because if you don't have the courtesy to at least say, hey guys, my bad, this came up and I wasn't able to get everything out, you know, so on and so forth. You know, it's like, oh yeah, that sucks, I'm sorry, well, maybe next time. Versus, all right, well, we're just going to run away from our problems. I'm not cool with it. Like, I already wasn't going to be a big thing, but I'm also not going to be associated with a team that may have that type of stuff associated with either. So I'm probably going to be looking at other ones. Also, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. What else did we have showing up while I was ranting? I hate the fishing sound. Like milking a cow, once you heard it, you can't unhear it. The milking of the cow, yes, 100%. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Bishop, as well. I never heard of those streaming platforms. Are they good? Should I join? So the red one is one that's been around since 2004, and I think you have heard of it. I just can't say the name of it on TikTok. It starts with a Y. It has another big letter in there with a T, 2 syllables. And then the other one, the purple one, is it's kind of like a. I'm trying to think if there's another thing that's out there, but it's also a very common streaming platform as well. What's your address so I can send you something? Oh yes, my address. It's going to be. Nice. I just skipped the day because you didn't want. No, I haven't done that yet. I might do it if it ever got to the point where I literally had nothing else I could do except for that. That would be a little bit later. Tube of you. Yes. And I do have a twitchy nose. That's the ones. I like that. That'll work. Anyways, so right now, the biggest thing that I'm trying to do at the beach, which apparently I'm almost out of energy, is hopefully catching chest more so than anything. Though I do have some good fish I can cook up. But I don't really need the fish that I have either. I'd probably should eat some of those not sardines. This sashimi. And I actually think I need to save a couple of the shellfish as well. So creative. Now I understand because I had no idea what he was referring to. Yes, I was going to say it was one of those, can't really say it on here. They will potentially take me off of this one, which I have enjoyed TikTok. Can I send you a photo of what I'm drawing on? Yes, you sure can. That's what the Discord is there for, is so that we can be able to interact with other ways and stuff like that. And then I can always come back to messages and things and be able to read up and things. I like to see artworks and things like that. So yes, please do. If you're willing to share it, do it. I didn't know what else to use for the purple. I was going to say is like, I know like a Twitch, I almost said tick, but I was like, maybe that won't be blunt enough. But yes, twitchy nose, that's a good way of doing it. I like that. Thought my dog smelled in the air. Oh, that's a good way to get to it. I don't know how you're not a part of the Discord. I have the links, however, already. TikTok will not let me post the links into my bio. At least the last time I tried, they would not. So, but the tube of you, that's a good way to do that. The tube of you has the link to both of my channels. my private channel, which is mostly vacant, but it is there. Maybe we'll grow up one day, who knows. But then there's also my shared channel with the other 3 people that I do normally play with and stream with from time to time. I think I follow you on that one. And you got it on both of them. Yeah, if you go to the red one, it definitely has it on there. It has both of my accounts on there. It sent it to me. It's not the best. I doubt that. I highly doubt that. The question is do you want to see my reaction in stream, or should I look at it later and comment on it later? I do have my phone on standby. I could definitely pull it up there. All right, let's see here. I feel like the clams is something I need for. What up, Willie? I don't mind your reaction on stream. Okay, give me a second. I'll pull it up whenever we get over there to the house. I'm gonna make a quick stop up here first. So we finally have a feather. And we got another dino egg. They just popping up everywhere now. It's gonna be on this one. All right, I literally only have 2 more items. I need like a single apple, and I need this red cabbage. Can't find me on Tube of You. It should show up with my actual name, but if you put 80PROPPUSH, it will be there, but it's not usually the very first thing that pops up. But you can type in my actual name as well, and it should bring it up that way as well. I know some of the videos on that I have posted on TikTok should actually already have some of the stuff linked in. I need to get something else cooking in that wine barrel real fast. I don't know what just yet. We'll do a plum. We'll do a plum. We'll throw a plum in there. May not get this started in here in time. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. 3 apples to complete the bundle. Yeah, I already have, I think, 2 of the apples. I just need 1 more. And then I guess I can get those cooking. Let's go to sleep first. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. For some reason, I just started Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. You know what, Bishop? I will not judge you for that. I'm away, girl. Boy, I'm away. I'm a guy. I'm away, guy. I was sitting there thinking Mariah Carey, girl, and then I said girl instead of guy. I'm sorry. The apples took me until year 2 to get... Well, I mean, I'm on year 2. And I do have 2 apple trees. I'm just waiting for them to grow. And since they're in the greenhouse, it should be right there at the end of spring. So I should be able to complete the... I should be able to complete the community center at the end of spring. I am so excited. Single apple, and then there's 3 of them. Yeah, if only you can. The apples is one of the harder ones to actually complete in the community center. Oh yes, hold up. I'm supposed to. Does that get your head straight? I'm trying to get my head straight. It's hard to keep it straight sometimes. All right, let's see here. What is this? I'll take that. I don't know if I know this one. Hold on. Who is this? Oh, no. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. Oh, that's what you were drawing. It looks pretty good. I like it. All right. I will show the camera if you want me to. I'll hold up for just a second, though, until I get that response. So, that's why you were asking. Ah, makes sense. I actually did not put 2 and 2 together till later. Sure. All right, so earlier, one of the people watching on the red channel had asked me to show the character, and not the best way to do this, but this is what they've been doing the entire time. I love it. Very nice. Maybe we'll make that into something one day. We'll see. Oh, hold on. Stardew Valley is how I manage stress. I am a nurse. And yes, Stardew Valley is a very relaxing game. I absolutely adore it. We'll get those put in there. Fish. I'll probably cook some of them. Most of them turn into sashimi. Just put down, switch down. I scroll a bit. The algorithm knows I play Stardew too. Nice. I didn't know you had 2 apples already. Yeah, I have 2. I'm currently doing nursing school. Do you have any tips? Also playing. Tips for nursing school. Don't stress too much is the biggest tip, of course. Beyond that, however, I have tulip honey. I'm probably going to need other honey. All right. Tips for nursing school. Know that you're not going to use half the crap that you learn, depending on which field you go into. The biggest thing I would say that you should get out of nursing school is don't be afraid to ask questions or help. You learn a lot of valuable things in there, but you learn even more outside of school, I will say. For the tests, it's going to be a big thing of studying. I think that the most valuable thing as far as ICU goes that you kind of learn is whenever you start talking about the acid-base balances and things like that and the electrolytes. Very important. And of course, any of the knowledge that you can get from any of the disease processes you're going to use a little bit of, you're really going to solidify once you become a nurse. Like, you definitely need to know the basis and signs for the most deadly of things. You're almost never going to actually see any of it. But when it happens, you definitely need to know it. Dang, I don't feel like I'm doing the best way of explaining half of that, though. Nursing school feels like it's just been so long ago. Yeah, don't stress. Whenever you're in clinicals, ask as many questions as you can ask. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, people in the nursing field, whenever they get a student, some of them just get so bothered by it. It irritates the crap out of me because I'm just like, everybody was there at one time. Why are you making their life more difficult? It's not like they want to be stuck with somebody that's going to have a sour attitude. They're being forced to do that. And some of people probably don't want to be there either as far as the nursing students, but most of them do. They want to learn. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. So whenever I used to have nursing students, I would always ask them questions because I feel like a lot of them don't feel comfortable asking because either they feel like they're going to ask a dumb question, and there is no dumb questions. And the dumb question is whenever I've heard the same question from you for the 5th time, because it's like, all right, maybe I'm saying it wrong, maybe we're not listening, what is actually going on? I do want people to actually pick up because I feel like I'm wasting my time at that point. And then that's where I'm just like, ugh. But for the most part, like, I'm fine with answering any questions. I actually usually quiz my nursing students whenever I get them. Some of them probably hate that. I don't care. It's pretty dead. Just followed. Thank you, Shelby. I appreciate that. Finally found you on Tube. It took a lot of effort. Oh no, that's worth it. I subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, it shouldn't be that hard. I feel like that's not great. What type of nurse are you if you're comfortable sharing? I don't mind sharing at all. I am currently working at a rehab facility. However, I have done many things throughout nursing. I've done 4 years on the neuroscience unit, stroke floor, whatever you want to call it. And I have done 2 years in ICU, medical ICU, neuro ICU. And I've done 1 year as a travel nurse. I have done, and then it's whenever I started the rehab. And I've been here for, have I been in? A year and a half almost. Now, what I'm getting here is whenever I start setting up some of the fish tanks, there are some items that the fish like to ask for. So I am trying to make sure that I have the items kind of set aside for that. And I know that coral is one of the items. Frozen tears are actually one of the items, but I can get that super easy, so I'm not super worried about it. Sea urchins is an item that I usually just get rid of. What other items is it that I would be looking for? The Nautica shell. I already put it in there. I think that's all of the things here. Sardines. Do I have a sardine? There we are. And I think I need more than just one. I need two, potentially. There we go. Everything else I can cook down. Wait, the mussels I probably need in this, isn't it? I probably need at least one mussel. Thanks for the tips. Appreciate sharing your experience. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not like the best tip, I guess. There's not really a surefire way to just say, like, oh yeah, you're going to be great. Also, just know that intellects. I think that that's the biggest thing that most people, I guess, actually have the bigger question on. If you do well in school and you actually are able to follow up with everything, intellects is going to be fine. If you find that you're really, really struggling with taking the test in school, then that's whenever you may need to be a little bit more... Wait, where did the clam go? There you are. Mussel. That's what I'm about to say. Then you may need to worry about taking maybe some of those other prepping tests prior to the NCLEX. Otherwise, don't stress over it. It's not worth it. You'll do just fine. There we go. I think that's about as much as I can empty my pockets, so maybe I can actually do all the other things that I'm trying to do. And while I'm over there, I guess I need to make sure that that's actually clean before I go up to Robin's, because I will be very upset if I go all the way up to Robin's and there's a single piece of grass blocking my path. But I need to get my, what's the name of that fish? The sturgeon. I need to get my sturgeon into the water ASAP because I need to make caviar. Can you add it on my... Can I add you on my friend's Discord? Yeah, I don't mind. I'll probably join that for you. I have more eggs, so I'll probably have to go up there. How many eggs do I still have? Just the one? 2, 3. I have 3 eggs. And lots of mushrooms. And of course, y'all are in here, because it's raining again. I'm never going to get y'all to make enough truffles, am I? I still can't believe you're only producing medium milks. Cow, move. Move. There we go. I have to get bluegrass. Bluegrass, you get that recipe whenever you get over the Ginger Island after you've completed some of Key's test. I only have it because this particular farm actually comes in with it. It's quite nice. Alright, everything up here looks clean. So hopefully we're good. Just to make sure. Apple trees still growing. They're not there yet. But, yeah, the bluegrass recipe is actually not the easiest thing to obtain, and it takes a little bit. But, it is nice to have once you can get to that point. Alright. Now, we can turn the rest of this into sashimi. We can sell those. Once some of the other things go, we can put those in the ground, and... there we go. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and throw... take those into that. And then the mushrooms go into here. Beautiful. All right, let's get off to Robbins. Request. I'll accept that in a bit, Bishop. Let's see. I do have the stone and everything still on me. I might need more stone, actually. While I'm here. Get rid of that. Let me grab all the stone. Did you hear about the bluegrass? Sorry. Oh, is this a joke? Am I about to hear a joke? I have not heard about the bluegrass. What happened with the bluegrass? I just hit 2 years. How do you obtain pigs? I only have 2 chickens in the coop. So you have to get a barn to get the pigs, and then you have to upgrade the barn to the max, and then once you've done that, you can get the pigs. And they are worth it once you get them. Just don't get them at the beginning of winter. You'll waste a lot of money, resources, and time. Get them like the week prior to winter ending, if that is the time that you're getting them. Otherwise, you should be fine, especially early spring, to go ahead and grab them. Late fall, maybe better to wait. Now I'm at how to get the bluegrass recipe in the game. The bluegrass recipe in the game, once you open up Ginger Island, you have to find enough walnuts, golden walnuts, that are stashed all around the island. Some of them you have to complete puzzles and other little things on. And then once you have gotten all of that done, you can do a quest for Key, and then you purchase the recipe from him. But you have to get key gems in order to do that. It's later on in the game that you can get the bluegrass. Quite later on in the game, actually. There you are. All right. Finally. Now, what's the furthest this way we can reasonably go? I could do that. Is this going to be a good place for this? Because if I put one there, I don't really care too much about that, but at the same time, it would be nice to be able to get around. But if I do that, then that will cut off. What if I was to stick them down here towards the bottom? 1, 2, and then I can kind of maybe put the third one up this way. That would work. That would work fine. I think that's what we'll do. We could even do it like this, I think. Because that would go there. Next one there. Because I only plan on making 3, maybe 4. And with this one can go over here. And then that's about all you'd be able to fit over here. Question is, do I want access to the rest of the stuff, or do I want to keep it down below? I might do this. I think that that's probably going to be the best way. I can always move it later. But my grandpa's statue. Key in French. Qui. What you build? I am building fish tanks. It's not Mr. Key. Qui? It might be Qui. I could be saying it wrong. It might be Qui. Qui. I like that better anyways. We'll say Qui. Put it right in front of the bridge. No. I'm not going to put... Why would I do that? Then I won't be able to get to the statue at all. At least this way I can still get over there to like the little statue. I think he's always wanted sturgeon right in front of his little thing. People usually make koi ponds. He's getting a sturgeon pond. He's spoiled. If anything, honestly. Now we can kind of put some of this other stuff away. But funsies. No, that's awful. Then that's not a great way to utilize space. All right. Let's see. We can put these back over here finally. We've got the room. We should be able to do these. What's the chances of Marnie being home? Probably not. I still got these eggs I can do too. This will go in the seed pile. There we go. Alright, let's go down to Marnie's little farm. Actually, let me get these 2 eggs done. Then down to Marnie's farm. Berta. It's getting caviar. How did you know what I was doing? I am getting caviar, actually. That is the whole point. Because there's a secret bundle that's going to pop up after the fact, and I need caviar for that bundle. And me getting these fish in there sooner than later is going to be a very big thing for me. Because that's one of the only things... I need to actually upgrade my house too. Because I need to put some wine down in the cellar. I need a silver wine if I remember correctly. Maybe it's gold. It's one of the two. I need to have that fermenting. First time I've seen a florist farm. Oh, there's only really only one flower that's still there. I put more than I needed because I thought I needed 15 for the bundles, but I guess that's not the case. Marnie, you're actually here. I'm curious though. I will take it. Yoink. No more caring if you're here or not. I do actually want one more thing if you have it, now that I think about it. You're so expensive. You know that? This is vanilla. I wish they add vehicles to the game. You can mod the game and actually have tractors. And one of the mods, you can actually make Pam into a horse. If I remember correctly. I don't think I need anything from the Center's Hat Forest. What I'm looking for at the moment is more so for more of those little things sticking out of the ground. To harvest. But while I'm over here, I could go give the wizard a gift. But I'm getting to the point to where I might go back down into the mines because I'm kind of running out of smaller things to do. Thursday probably wouldn't be a bad day for it. I know Vincent has a birthday sometime this week. I need to verify what day that is. There you go. Enjoy, little wizard. I'm glad you don't go digging through my chest. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alive. I like that song. Anyways. I just started my second ever playthrough. 1.6 playthrough. Only on spring. Oh, first year of spring or the year 20 of spring? 'Cause the year 20 of spring is pretty insane. You can buy a calendar in the house. You can, actually. And it does make it a lot easier. I'm trying to remember. Do you get that from Pierre's shop, or is that something that you have to get later on somewhere else? And I don't know that I have anything Vincent likes. I feel like Vincent would love dinosaur mayo. I'm not going to lie. I'm not giving that to him, because I actually feel like he doesn't, but maybe he does. Maybe he does. From Robin. That's where. You know what? That's going to be one of the things I'm going to work on very soon. You know when the next episode of this game will be. I actually do not. Not off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Yoink. What we do have. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, Vincent. Let's see when your birthday is. It's already getting kind of late, so I hope it's not today. Well, damn. Vincent, you aren't going to be in the pub today by any chance, would you? I'm going to start knocking on his window with some flowers. Vincent, open the door. Let me climb through the window. That's not creepy at all. I'm just a farmer next door. Alright, let's see. Let me grab a daffodil real fast. Daffodil. Daffodil. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe. Drinking mayonnaise in front of characters is funny. It's so weird. Like, who drinks mayo? One of my biggest things is you know, you have now been streaming for about 2 hours. That is accurate. Some of my streams can run for a very long time. But I don't think the characters actually make a face whenever you do that. It'd be funny if they did. Vincent! 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 Hey, buddy. Oh no, Jody's seen me come in. She's checking in on us. As she should. Yes, she can. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, I knew it. All right. All right. I got a periwinkle. Let me go do these other crab pots up here in the front, because I know there's more stuff to do with that. And then tomorrow, unless it's bookseller day, because it actually might be. No, that's on Friday. It's on Friday. I know it's on Friday. No, but their reaction is priceless. So they do actually have a reaction? That's what I was wondering, because I was just like, I feel like my reaction would be the one that would have more of a little thing whenever I first did it. Which cat do I have? I have the orange cat. And his name is Simba. Alright, I don't think I have anything else. Maybe. It's not go to bed. Oh, me? It's only 9 o'clock. No. We've got plenty of things we can do at the mines. With the crab pots, do you receive less trash if you put... Yes, I believe so. You definitely get a lot more trash whenever you don't. Unless it's just me leveling up and not realizing that that's the actual thing that's happening. I need to put the auto grabber in the thing. That's not what I came here for. We can totally get through a couple of levels of the mine and maybe find some monsters. Or not, or not. Where is my pickaxe? Oh, there you are. I need to sort out my tools. They're in such a weird order. I got a jade. Yes! Monsters. Bring it on. Oh, come on. Drop a ladder for one of you. Nothing. Alright, fine. What time is it? Still got time. We can make it through another level. 4 cats. I think I'm crazy cat. Is there a crazy cat lady statues? Hold up. My IRL cat thunder toppled me to just get scratches. Oh, nice. My cat doesn't do that. Sometimes they'll come in here and lounge around, but generally they're very to themselves. I have one cat that will come and lay on me to try to get attention. The other one, he just likes to be looked at for the most part. I feel bad for him because that's the one that my daughter actually plays with. And she likes to bundle them up, and I'm just like, that poor cat. She's not overly mean to it. She's trying to be nice, but I'm just like looking at the cat, and she's holding it like a baby. And I'm like, I don't think that cat's enjoying his time very much right now. But I guess it does, because she always goes back for more. She's not scared of her. I have 2 dogs, so I think I just have a problem taking animals. I think about it, and then I think about the poo and the food, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I have enough. I think we have enough animals to care for. Though I do enjoy them. I will say cats generally are a little bit lower maintenance, so that's nice. I can see how somebody could have a bunch of cats. Oh, come on. That totally should have got you. I have to, but the other is really chill. Ah. Nice. Whenever I used to live out on the ranch, dogs were a lot easier. But whenever I moved to town, they become significantly harder because you got to take them for actual walks, and you actually do have to worry about making sure their toenails are trimmed because they don't wear them down out in the pastures. And yeah, so cats are definitely a lot nicer now. It's called passing out. Yeah, I mean, passing out's fine too. I got a whole 40 seconds to make it to bed. I have enough time to throw this auto grabber and this right over here. I just know it. Watch. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna put the auto grabber right. Oh man. I need to move a mayo. Alright, maybe I'm not gonna make it now. I still might though. If I would have got those half dozen beds of robins, I definitely would make it. And there was still a jade up there that I missed. And look at that, just in time. 4 hours of sleep, here it comes. I only have boy cats and I've always wanted to grow one, but the universe said no. I have one of each, but they are also spayed and neutered, so I don't have to worry about any of the other things that come with it. But the other is really sweet and loves her dad. I already read that one. I am insane. Well, I never said I wasn't. I definitely did not say I wasn't. You might pass out. Well, everybody's just over here passing out. Alright, I am going to go grab me a quick drink. I will be right back. Less than probably through 2 minutes, maybe 3. We shall see. But this is what smoked fish will do for you. Halo music starts playing. Halo music is really good. It is. But I'm enjoying the stream too much. Oh no. Well, it's okay if you fall asleep during the stream, I promise. I will not be upset. But your phone battery might. Might steal that wallpaper. That's not wallpaper, that's actual paneling, actually. It's actually, I have a piece of it over here to capture some of the sound. It is an acoustic board, so it's got some foam on the back that helps keep echoing from happening. Not that that was a big problem. I got it mostly for the aesthetics, and it's got wood slats across the front. And that's probably 9 of them up there. 9 or 8, I don't remember the exact number. They just screw into the wall with a few drywall screws, but you can glue them, though I refuse to glue things to my wall. It wasn't cheap. That's why I saved it for my birthday to do. That way I had an excuse to spend it. I could make it, and you can cut your own wood slats and do them that way. It'd be a lot cheaper, but it takes a lot more time, and I really wanted the felt behind it as well, so I wanted to do that instead. I got mine from Floor & Decor. You can also get the wood slats from Amazon, and there's a bunch of other places that will sell them. Each one of the boards will run probably close to about $70. So that times however many you need. I wouldn't recommend doing an entire room with it unless that's what you really want. Usually it does probably better as an accent wall. A lot of people will put them on either side of like a TV to help keep the sound from bouncing around in the room. What it does is it diffuses sound so it doesn't echo and helps it sound a little bit more natural. So people with like big entertainment centers will sometimes get it for that. I'm not saying that you need that to have a good entertainment center. That is definitely not the case. But if for whatever reason you want to and really push your setup to the next level, that is something you could do. It does look nice. That's the big thing about it. A lot of cat walls. Oh, Evelyn's here. What does Evelyn need? Good morning. Is George okay? He didn't fall, did he? It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. Well, there's lots of tulips, Evelyn. It looks great, doesn't it? It even looks better than I remember. I'm sure it does. What does dehydrating the mushrooms do? It significantly increases the price of it. Dehydrating, actually, which I didn't know this until somebody had mentioned it in another stream, is the best way to increase the price of any of your produce. I thought that making it into the wine and aging it was better, and it just took longer. I did the math, and unless my math is wrong, it actually does better than making iridium quality wine, which is wild because it's so easy to do and you get the payback like the very next day. The only thing is it does take 5 in order to make it. Looks even better than I remember. Yes, it does. It looks amazing. I know I'm messing with him. I'm just waiting for my computer to boot up before I leave because it's a nice background. Oh, okay. It is a nice... I'm curious on what you have on your computer background. Ah, thank you. I'm on spring year 2, just unlocked kegs, though they made more money too. The kegs do make a lot of money. They make a significant amount of money, especially if you age them in the barrels. But apparently the dehydrator actually does apparently better. Unless I did my math wrong. But according to the other person, and then I told them that I thought that they were wrong, and then I looked at it myself. I was the one that was indeed wrong on that one. The dehydrators do make more money. All right, she brought me something. Again, one gift from a... Oh, is this the flower pot? Hey, I got a flower pot. I actually don't need it, now that I think about it. I thought I did, but apparently you don't need flower pots to plant trees in the garden. Sorry for asking, but where am I from? I am from Texas, and there is nothing wrong with asking me that. I know some people probably have a problem with it. I'm not going to tell you my exact address, but I do live in Texas. I live in Central Texas. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. They also look nice outside, but out here they can only house in one season crops. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It is cool. I like Texas. Texas is nice. There's definitely other places that are very nice too, though. I really love Washington. But my wife will not let me move out that way, so we're here. If you need more, they're really easy to make. I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions, so now I can make pots. So one thing you could do with pots is if you really wanted to, you could actually make a bunch of pots and essentially make yourself mini greenhouses throughout the farm, because you can make sheds, put the pots in the sheds, and grow things inside those as well. Do you have check? Hey, 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 look at you. You are on point with that. Yes, I have about 75-ish% check in my family history. Hey, I'm from Washington. It's great. Yes, I went to Washington. It's probably been almost 3 years now. We did a lot there. It's been a week there. We've went to a lot of places there. I absolutely love the place. Well, I better go. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. Well, that's understandable. It is. Oatmeal time is very important, Evelyn. You must not let that pass up. Yep, I have about 75% check, and then, I don't know, like 10-15% is supposed to supposedly like British, and then, a tiny bit of Irish in there too. Not that I have too much of that in there, so it doesn't really count, I guess, too much. So my dad's side, 100% check. Mom's side, about 50. Since you're worried about my battery. Okay, okay, so plenty of battery life. Well, that's good. And I'm only worried about if you have things that happen during the day. Having a fully charged battery on your phone's important. You never know when things can happen and strike. It's always nice to make sure that you have your stuff ready to go in case of an emergency. Not that I wish that upon anybody, but it's just, it's nice thing to have. Because if something were to happen and your phone were to die, that makes things a lot more stressful than what they already would have been. Alright. I don't remember if I put periwinkles and oysters already in that one, but I know I'm not going to need all of those. I think I just need maybe one each. That'll go in there. Horseradish will go in there. And then everything else I'll put in the other. And you'll go in here, and you'll go in here. And you. I'll bust those open another time. I don't, trust me. I'm a stay-at-home cat mom. Nice. That's good to hear. I'll put you there. I'm not going to do anything with you yet, though. You're just going to sit there. Where did I put... Oh, that's right. I put that other chest up there. Wait, but this is actually where I do want these. This is right. This is right. All of you will go into here for future recipes. I want your stream from Latvia. Okay. I'm actually not entirely sure where that is. I'm assuming that's Eastern Europe, though. Or is that a town that's within like Czech or Slovakia area? Alright, so I don't need any of these flowers. I planted way too many early on. But we have a bunch of beans. I could make more bean starters, I suppose. Like I said, we'll keep some of these, but we're not going to keep all of these. The only ones we're going to keep is any of the lower qualities. Because honestly, having too many of these in your... Why? Those are basically the same color, are they not? Why are y'all separated? That makes no sense. What? I don't understand that. That does not make sense to me. It's also near Finland. Ah. It's actually right on the western border to Russia. What year are you in? I'm in year 2. And I have not said it recently. Yeah, it's been a little bit of time since I've said that. East Europe between Russia. Okay, so basically borders Russia. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of those Eastern European countries that I'm not going to pretend I'm familiar with. Though I'm always like learning. Like, I remember, and apparently Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. I have a buddy that I play with from there. And I've never heard of that country. And it's apparently a relatively decent sized country. And it's like one of those things like, how do I not know about this? And whenever I was looking into it and stuff like that, it's really neat to learn about places that you don't know about. But she was able to tell me a little bit about their culture and stuff like that. She's very brilliant. A very, very, very smart person. Do I need... How many beans do I need to keep? I know I need some. I shouldn't need too many because I think I already have all of them done with this. Never mind. I'm ordering food, so I'm staying on. Nice. I look forward to keeping you. We're going to put these aside. Where is this? I know you need green beans for something and some recipe. And I had already set aside how many I need to keep, though I'm not seeing it anywhere. It's a very long list I made. I'm not going to lie. It was supposed to make things a little bit, hopefully smoother so I didn't have to think as much. Or go looking through recipes. But I'm not seeing it on here. Do you not? You use green beans for a recipe, don't you? Am I missing this or did I miss a recipe? I guess I'll sell them for now. And then if somebody proves me wrong that I do need them, they'll grow more by that time. Wait, hold on. Don't I need... Okay, I need gold quality products. I will go ahead and put it in the separate chest right over here for that. So I'll take this out, put that in, and there we go. Voila. If you leave the gate open... Where the chickens and ducks are, do they escape? Yes, they'll leave this area, but they'll come back. So the problem is you have that gate right there, which isn't a problem. This gate right here, if you leave it closed, they won't be able to get out to feed, and they'll eat the hay inside of the, they'll eat the hay inside of the coop instead of going out and feasting, which is going to waste your resources. So you do want to leave that open. Closing it once they're out, however, what that'll do, that will lock them out. And when you lock them out, it puts them at risk for getting taken out by, it's either a wolf or a fox. I don't remember what. I've never actually had it happen to me, but I do know it can happen. So if you leave it on and make sure that they have a way to get back at nighttime, they will always go back to their coop. And you don't have to close it overnight or anything. So it's best just to leave that open. Alright, so we do have a max amount of chickens already. Oh wait, no, this is my auto grabber. And it's in a bad spot. There we go. So what I need to do is move this over here. And then we could take this and put it in a much more reasonable, easy to get to spot. There we go. And now, if I was smart, I wouldn't have taken everything out of the auto grabber right then, and I could have left a couple of those eggs behind. Olivia. Thanks, Olivia. They always come back to the coop. Yes. Now, the reason why I have the pigs and everything like that locked up is it makes it easier to collect these. Because if you let them free range, they will drop those anywhere and everywhere. And it can be very difficult to find them all sometimes. Where if it's locked into the fence, it's going to be mostly within the range of that fence. Look at Robin Hard at work. There we are. Lived in Europe for 6 years and traveled to Latvia and Lithuania once. Nice. Did you enjoy your trip there? Those shouldn't be doing anything yet, right? Everything is growing though. Best bit of advice for new players. My best advice for the new players is focus on the community center and make sure that you grow the good crops. get a fish smoker as early as possible because that is the fastest way to make money early in the game until you unlock the pigs. And then after that, whenever you get the cellar and Ginger Island, you can start making wine or turning it all into raisins. That's going to be the fastest thing that I could say. Focus on the quest a little bit early on. Try to make friends with everybody up to a certain point so that you're able to get the recipes. Getting down to the bottom of the mine, level 100, it's going to be quick. Something that you want to focus on as well. And then trying to get the bus up and running. And then to do that, you have to use the community center and complete the vault, all the vault bundles so that you can get into the Skull Caverns, and through Skull Caverns you will get all sorts of resources that are very important. Let's go ahead and bust open some geodes. Where's all my geodes? I know I'm staring at them dead in the face. Maybe we will be able to go up to Robin and see if we can get that calendar. And then with whatever time we have left, we'll try to get to Skull Caverns. Let's do this first. Old Soviet museum. Okay. Museums are fun. I enjoy museums. I know it's not for everybody, but I do enjoy museums. So that would be something I'd be interested in. It's a Thursday. Why is she not here? Did she do something on Thursday? Is this... I thought Tuesday was that. Huh. Alright, whatever. I can count on Clint. Clint will be there. And then after we leave Clint's... I know we don't have anything going on today, so it's not that big of a deal. I just kind of wasted my time here. Alright, Clint. I got some geodes for you, buddy. My package had packages. It's kind of like getting a little USB stick from Amazon or something, and they send the most biggest package they got, and then they enclose it in an even smaller one. Is that what I'm hoping it is? It is. I need that. I got 2 of them. I don't need 2 of them. I just needed the 1. Thank you, Nick. Have you married yet? In the game? No. At least you have a minecart. There is the minecart. The minecart's also very nice to have. I wouldn't say it's a necessity, but it definitely helps get you through early on in the game. Well, it helps you get around on the map in the game. So the ocean stone is another one of those things that I might need for one of the fish I plan on keeping. That's why I'm happy to have it, though I don't believe I need 2 of them. I should be good with just the 1, so I'm going to put 1 away. There we are. And then this one will go into here. These will go into here. I have a lot of things that I can put over here. I have plenty of sashimi. I'm actually going to put away a lot of these items here because I don't need to take all of this stuff over there to the desert, so most of this stuff can stay. And there we go. And we'll worry about the eggs later. I'll just have to try to remember to grab them. No, I don't need the ocean stone. I've already put the ocean stone in the museum. So the ocean stone, one of the fish that I plan on making a pond with, one of the items that they might request is an ocean stone. That's why I kept that one. And that's one of the harder ones to get for that. So if it were to ask for it, I will already have it set aside. That's why I'm holding on to that one. Maybe I should have brought my axe. I could have chopped down all this hardwood. I will take the coconuts. And I also want to dig for any treasure troves. I will go ahead and give a gift to Sandy just because we're here. There you are. Yeah, of course. I'm trying to remember. Do I need to save a crocus for... Oh, if I do, I'll do it later. Cactus fruit. Wait, wasn't there a note that I had for this already? There may have been. No. 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 I'm 90% sure there's a note here. There it is. I do. Got it. And that's one of Jazz's favorite presents, so we'll save that for her. I haven't visited you since we started. Artifact troves. You're so expensive. Ah, the dark piano. So much coal. Look up. I am. Do you need ocean sun for the museum? AI, look up. What? AI? My sister got a blanket that shows the entire map. Oh, nice! The blanket thing. I like that. The whole Stardew Valley map. Does that include Ginger Island and oop, there we are. Ginger Island and the Calico Desert, or is it just Ginger Island? I mean, or is it just the main island? Or main part of the map? Let's see. We're gonna put that right here, you there, you there, and you there. I don't know if it's a good luck day or not, but there's already this, so maybe it is. This has got to be a good luck day, right? What that? It looks like it. Alright, let's see. We've got some gold. Lots of gold, actually. If I can get down quickly, that would be great. No, I started late. Oh, you got me here, little booger. All right. So I don't really have too many goals for this particular run. I'm just kind of doing it. The best thing that can happen is a lot of Omni Geodes and Iridium. And of course a prismatic shard. I actually could use 2 prismatic shards right off the bat. The chances of that's pretty slim unless I get pretty far down into the mines, however. I want that mushroom. I don't really need it, but I do want it. Back off. Alright, I need to eat. That'll work for now. Hey, nice. Swing and a miss twice. Jeez. That's a dang serpent. Another note. That's good. Hold on. Which one is this? This is the one... Whose house is that coming out of again? Left, up, right, down. I think, isn't that the George's house? We'll have to figure out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's a fun one to do. And tomorrow is actually the perfect day to do it because the bookseller's going to be in town. Krobus is going to have things. We'll be in the town for about a while tomorrow. Jody and Ken's house. That's what it looks like, but the first directions it tells you to go is to the left, which it still might because there's that fence over there. We'll see whose house it looks like. It might be Jody and Ken's. Because their house is blue. I don't know if it has those 4 little spots at the top of it, though. It's going to be between that one or probably Evelyn's house. It could even be the store, but I don't think the store was blue. We'll figure it out. I do know Jody and Ken's house is blue, though, so it very well could be that. Oh, hello. Full force, huh? There we go. Another aquamarine. Oh, wow, I got a critical hit on that one. And some spicy eel. This is definitely a good luck day, I think. One floor was kind of a weird floor, though. We're gonna do that real fast. Just because I don't feel like digging all day through that. Nothing. Still nothing. Just Pelican Town. It's still I would like that blanket. And then also, yeah, I guess it would be kind of hard to put your farm on there because there's different options. But I would assume it would just be like the base farm, right? There we go. But I want to break all these up here. I wish I would have... Oh, there's a ladder up here too. Perfect. It works out. That works out. I do keyboard and mouse, yes. It is their house. Sam's house, yeah. Okay. What am I looking for? I'm not looking for anything in particular to mine. I am actually just kind of going through the mine and gathering whatever it'll give me. If I was to say the things that I would like the most out of the mine, it's probably going to be Omni Geodes. Or some kind of artifact troves, anything along those lines. I'm surprised the serpents didn't come for me earlier. Back off. Oh! Hold on. I want this. Oh, perfect. Still awake. Oh no. Hey, nice. There's a frozen tea. Oh, hello. I knew it. Thought you were gonna trick me. I was hoping it wasn't, but I kind of knew it was. Iridium crab. Oh, look, a warp totem. I can probably just use that to get back in time. What about to do my quest for the floor 100? Oh, you're about to do the quest for the 100 floors. Nice. I will eventually push that quest. What do I have that I want to get rid of? I do have this white algae. I also have some mixed seeds. I want to get rid of the algae. No, that's... I wanted this. Guess I'll get rid of that too. Hold on, wasn't there something? Nope, not worth going for. Let's keep going. For 30 floors. I'm on the quest for 30 floors. Oh, but you're talking about the regular mines, right? I think there is actually a quest for 30 on this as well, isn't there? I kind of want the coal. I want to see what's at the end. I know I'm not about to get super deep into this mine, so I'm okay with being a little slow. Plus, there's diamonds. I'll have to get rid of another item, though. There is the ring that I'm not going to use. I got 2 cave carrots. It's pretty useless. There's also the bone fragments. There we go. All right. I will take the fire quartz for the dehydrators I'll need a lot of later. I also should probably eat just in case I get attacked. How do you get how to get a dino egg? So the dino egg, sometimes you can find them in random loot boxes, but generally you're gonna get them by... Did you see the big little dinosaur thing I just beat? That giant lizard? They will drop it sometimes. That's the other most reliable source to get it, but you can get it through fishing. You can find it in chests. There's a bunch of different ways to get it. The most reliable is going to be through those guys. They'll usually drop either a bone or they'll sometimes drop the dino eggs. And you can sometimes buy them from the traveling merchant. And then you can raise dino eggs. You can raise them up in one of the coops, and they'll give you eggs that way as well. I wouldn't recommend getting a bunch of them. Yes, they give you a lot of money, but they only produce like an egg a week. So by the time you do finally get them, they're not really worth it. You actually lose more money with it. Well, not lose. You could get more money through the void eggs than you will through the dino eggs. Do the flying green gugs or when they die? What? I don't know if I completely understand what a green flying gug. Are you saying bug? And I have no idea. I don't think anything actually does. The ghost might. They kind of make a sound. If there was something that farted whenever it dies, it would probably be the ghost, because they make an interesting noise whenever they perish. Oh wait. I'm actually surprised there wasn't a chest over here. Wood. Sap over wood. I don't think so. We'll do. God dang it. There we go. Alright, it's 1 o'clock. Let's drop down to this. Yeah, we're not dealing with y'all. Adios. Oh no! I'm trapped! Oh, and I actually don't have a... This is stupid! No! There's a piece of wood blocking my path. Well, god dang it. This is interesting. I am frustrated. That's right. Sure, you yell at that piece of wood. Oh, you yell at it until you can't yell no more. Anyways. I used up my stinking totem to... I would have been better if I would have just went off to the other thing. However, you can do those, yeah. Yeah, you can use the totem, but generally you don't get destroyed because there's a piece of wood blocking your exit. That's something special there. Yeah, so with the dinosaur void mayo, you make 960 with the dino egg after turning it into mayo. That is 1 week per egg, though. Where the void eggs I can get every single day. And it's going to give me 330 G per each. So, the math don't math for you to have dino eggs. Unless you just want a bunch of little lizards running around on your farm, which is cool. You can definitely do that. Hello, how are you? And floor, I actually didn't look at the right before I left. So I'm not sure what floor that was. Wasn't very deep though. I went to the mine pretty late. And the bookseller is in town. I actually am excited about that because I do have some things I'd like to give her. Yoink. Alright, purple mushroom. I do have more coconuts. I should do for those. I have enough to do two of those. That's it. So everything else is going to be what? Grapes. Make some more raisins. I don't even have enough for that. You can't dehydrate a coconut, surely, right? Right? You can. Holy crap. What is it? What would that turn into? I mean, I'll do it. I'm fine with it. I just wasn't expecting it to actually work. Also, let me keep all of these items, I guess, together. No, I guess I did have them in the right spot. Okay. I thought they were separated for whatever reason. Sort. Like I said, you can get them through the fishing. You can get it through crates that you find in the mines and stuff like that. I did a little bit of fishing earlier, not a lot. I did some mining today. I've been doing a lot of other stuff for the most part. You mean... I almost read that. But there's the big green dinosaurs that you can find in the Skull Caverns. And you can get them that way as well. Yeah, I wonder what happened. And that also reminds me, I have a few items I need to take care of over here. Let's put this little doll in here. We got the hardwood. We got the regular wood. We got this and that. That. I actually have enough to where I can make one of those. And let's see here. That's pretty much most of it. There's that goes in there. We got a bunch of things we could sell. Sell. I shouldn't need any more aquamarines like I did. I still will use these because there's a bunch of people that still want those as gifts. I forgot to put that away. Topaz and go. I need that actually. I do need that. And you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gabrielle. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm about to do my Skull Cavern dive here soon. There you go. And if you are just solely looking for that, it's probably actually one of those times that it is better to go on a bad luck day just because you are trying to actually find something. Egg Festival is tomorrow. We're going to destroy everybody at that. I have the bombs over here. And I have the cave carrots that will go in here. The seeds I should have put in there. Seeds. You'll go in there. You'll go... I don't have it on me. I guess I could keep this out just in case I see my friend. I'll go in there. And then I feel like there's something... I will need those because I'm about to apparently pick a bunch of flowers and stuff. And then whatever else I do, I can just make seeds out of the cauliflower. That sounds right. Yes. Oh, never mind. Cauliflower's not ready to go yet. I need to put some seeds in the ground. I'm already starting to get patches. God dang flowers. I'm gonna leave that one for that. Alright, there we go. Here, well, I guess I'll keep. I guess I'll keep one. I just don't remember which one it is. Oh snap! A Stardew Live. I have over 2,000 hours logged in on 8 different farms. Haven't played in 2 years. Yeah, it's still out there. It's still going. It's going strong, actually. I hopped off of Stardew Valley. The last time I played prior to starting this little run, it's been almost a year. It's been like 8 months or something like that. I just got into other games and then started ignoring Stardew Valley for whatever reason. Now I'm back in it. It's an incredible game. Let me put this in here while I'm over here before I forget about this, because I don't want to carry it around everywhere I'm going. And that should handle that. How do you feel about the new marriage candidates? I'm excited, actually. Sandy is a good one. I want to see the one I'm interested in seeing about, not because I want to do it, because I'm interested in what is going to happen with it. I want to see how Clint acts. I just found out my dog has allergies to beef, but my God, I thought they were dying. I now have to buy slightly more expensive food. Yes. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. What were they doing? They just, like, generally didn't feel well and were just kind of lounging around the house and not doing well? Or what was going on with that? Yes, I want to see if there is some redemption to him. I'm sure he has plenty of redemption. He has room for improvement. He's going to be just fine. Dang it, I did it again. I just know it. I have a single egg on me. I could just make more mayo, but I don't really feel that there's a need to yet. Probably wouldn't hurt to have at least one more, though. Y'all need to start pulling y'all's weight. I do not have nearly enough truffles out of you. I know during the summers whenever y'all will shine, but still. Been raining too much. Kinda was hoping for the wizard, though. Rasmodius. You gotta be careful with him. He's already feuding over the witch. The witch can pay, come by your house. Start wrecking stuff. You know, having the witch come by your house actually probably wouldn't be a bad thing, because then you can just do regular chickens and you'll get a bunch of void chickens. Hey. That's ready. Perfect, actually. That's perfect. Well, I'm glad your dogs are okay. I'm sorry that they have an allergy, though. That kind of stinks. Especially now that you have to buy more expensive food for them. But at least it was just allergies. Now we could throw this in here. The frozen tears I need over here. I also need to put stuff all throughout there. Let's see what we got. What can we throw in there? What's something? We got a lot of snow yams that I have no use for other than for something like this. And get that started. I can't wait till I buy my first shed. All right. Sturgeon. Where did I put you at? Are you in this one? Alright, where's the sturgeon at? I know I have one. It's somewhere. It's in here. I just know it. I was crying my eyes out worrying, but no, they are okay. Just sensitive tummies. Well, I'm glad. She's never home. Hold on. The witch is never home? I wonder what she's doing. There's no telling. Oh, man. Where's that sturgeon? Did I put it in the fridge? I better not have, because that means I cooked it. I'm going to be so upset. Where is the sturgeon? That wasn't there until today. It's not in that. Those are the tuna, squid, midnight carp. No, I didn't. No. This is awful. This is a disaster. Oh no. I may have... I did not put it in here. There's no way I would have done that, right? Surely not. No. And you're not going to be over here. Oh, this is... Shoot. Well, that sucks. That's a dominance thing. What is all going on over here? Hold on, there's a lot of things going on this chat. It's acting fine, but this is so gross. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Wait. There's a lot of reading. Rush them to the emergency vet. They just couldn't handle the beef. That's normal for an allergy. I'm sorry. That's normal for an allergy ? I mean, I guess whenever it comes to like a food allergy, if it irritates the bowel enough, it definitely could. If there are same in the room, the barrier in between them, they will attack each other. If they're in the same room. Oh, yeah, that's what you... Okay, that's what you were saying about the other thing. I was crying my eyes out worried. Sensitive tummies. It is a dominus thing. You're absolutely right. They literally attack each other if one of them breathes too much. The only way to correct that behavior would be someone else in the household, the dominant person. No, you're fine. How long was I playing? Was I playing for today? Is that what you're asking? I think you might have earlier or probably sold it. Yeah, I may have, unfortunately. So this is year 2. If you're talking about for today, I've been on for almost 3 hours now. Well, I guess I could put the blobfish in there, though that's not what I intended at the beginning. It was supposed to be for the sturgeon. Why are you in here by yourself? That chicken's weird. Also, I'm gonna put that over there. So apparently, if this is all here, I get trapped. There should be no reason why I get trapped in my own little places back here. Like, this is so awful. That was rather infuriating, actually. I did that on purpose. They had to. But like, somebody's gonna be living at like last second trying to get back to their place, and they're not gonna be able to get it because I'm gonna make it to where we can spawn rocks and every other thing over there. And if they, for whatever reason, decide they don't want their axe on them or any of the other stuff, then they're SOL. Can I get those? I got some of them. All right. Anyways, now we can put that there, put the stone away, sap go in here, the wood will go in here. We're gonna break open some of these stuff. This can go, that can go. These are seeds that I probably don't need immediately, but we'll hold on to them. Now the axe thing happened to me. It happened to you as well, huh? That's so horrible. That shouldn't be a thing. It's a cruel, cruel prank is what that is. I didn't grab the dang blob. I got distracted. It's not hard to do, though, to be fair. It's very easy. Also, which one's going to produce me apples first? My fruit bats? Or is that going to give me apples through those trees first? Well, I guess we'll find out. I started keeping stuff on me because it only happens a couple times. Yeah, I guess you'll learn your lesson pretty quickly. Alright, let's see. Blobfish. I know I'm not going to need more than like 5 because you can only put so many in a tank before it starts asking for items. I just wonder if I already have the items on me or if I'm about to start having to hunt some stuff down. But, it's so upsetting about the sardines. But you know what? This isn't a bad thing to have either. Wait, you're full after 1? Oh, come on. I know the blobfish roe is very expensive, so there is that. I thought you could put like 3 in there the first time around, but I guess not. There we go. We're gonna have some money for tomorrow. I'm homeschooled and am home all day, so I am about to get 50% stronger than them. Are you talking about with the dogs? You're gonna be stronger than your dogs? I'm not sure I'm following. I think that's what you're trying to say. Or are saying. Yes. Well. I mean, that's one thing to compete against, I guess. Nothing wrong with it, I guess. Never heard of anybody competing against their dog for strength, though. Alright. What else do I need to do today? We were going to do these. We got the bookseller in town. I have a book I can sell, actually. There. Yes. They're tiny French bulldogs. I believe that you can get there. Give it a couple months, you've got this. Heaviest one is about 40 pounds. Usually skull cavern. How do I get the auto pet? Yes, auto pet. You can, if you go the normal route, you can get it. Don't get tired of running around on that farm all day or whatever it is you do. Oh, okay, nice, nice hints, nice tips and hints. But yeah, skull cavern. You can get them through there. I need seeds. Where do you think you're going? God dang it! And I'm already past the time for Clint. Oh well. Truffle oil sells for less than the truffles by itself. Does it really? I did not know that. Hot temper, it's better to stay on her good side. What was I going over here for? The bookseller. That's right. The bookseller. Well, that's not nice. You can't say that about your poor puppy. That's not nice at all. You can trade in for stuffing. That's about all you got, though, huh? Well, I would like to buy books, and if you'd like, you can take that one. Bait and Bobber. I don't know if I've actually done that yet. Woodcutter's Weekly is something I know I can get by myself, but these 3 books here, all of these, I've already used up all my money. Well, there we go. I've got more power. Just Helios. Oh, Helios. Okay, gotcha. Yes, that's true. That is very true. She's not the brightest. Thank you, Jamie. Thanks for the follow. But I wouldn't say she's the absolutely far out there either. She's not too bad. Let's go see Abigail, I guess. We'll drop this off since I'm not going to be able to see Clint either way. Is Abigail up here or is she out roaming around? Out roaming around. Okay. Well, that kind of stinks, though. I had so many plans for today and I spent too much time fiddling around doing nothing. And you know what? I do think that that's probably the house. So we'll... Yeah, it's definitely that one. I hoard things for a season and sell it at the end, but now I'm doing a year without selling. A whole year without selling? You're keeping everything. Oh man, your chests are gonna be full. I guess we're gonna go fishing today. Let's do this, whatever this is. That's not what I'm looking for. It is gonna be under this. Notes. There it is. Left, up, right, up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Right, down, left, down. Right, down, left, down. Right. You're side-eyeing me through the screen. That's okay. Right, down. Left, down? Oh, it's gonna take me to Lewis's house, isn't it? This is that one. Wait, why did it just switched? Then left, down. I got the gold statue. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do with this, actually. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Hold on. I'm not saying the entire town's gonna find out about Marnie and Lewis, but there's gonna be hints. Made a lot with my animals and stuff, so I still have over 100k. Nice. That's a lot of stuff to sell. Thank you. No. Wait, now what am I even trying to do with that? Let's see here. This will go in here. That can be sold. That can go in there. 8. Need 8. You know what else? I might just do that. I might. I am that petty. For no reason. For no reason. Yeah, put away some things though. I might need this. I shouldn't. But I might. And I might need the axe. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. You should put him right next to your bed, so when you have him near you, when you... No, I got something better. I've got something much better. If you place it in high traffic areas in town, you'll get a Easter egg. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Interesting. We'll have to do that later, but I got better plans for it for now. You know what? You know what? Probably me. I've got to do 2 of those. Yes. That should do. That should do. Oh, hello, little patch of whatever these things are. A warp totem. That works out perfectly. What floor roughly or area did you get the shard for your sword from? I got it in the Skull Caverns, and it would have been probably around 430 or 40. Here we go. This will be perfect. We want it nice and centered out over here. Okay. So you won't do it that way. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think she'll love it. She will definitely love it. They rarely drop from fishing, mining in normal caves, and much more in the Skull Cavern. Oh, hey, looky here. Hey, how's it going, Lala? Guess you're wondering why I'm in the graveyard at this hour. Oh, actually no, but go ahead and tell me. I know all about your stories and adventures, Abigail. Well, I'm here because it's the best place in town to find some privacy. Is it? Is it really? You're literally in the middle of town. And I'm all sweaty because I've been practicing my swordsmanship. What do you think? I'm too weak to swing a blade? I would never say that. What are you talking about? I guess I'm getting a little defensive. You see, I want to explore the mountain caves, but I know it's too dangerous to go there unarmed. That's accurate. Lots of slime. You used a sword before, haven't you? No. Okay, yes I have. Yes, but what is it? Oh yes, and it's exciting. I do understand. I 100% understand. I've lived in the valley my whole life, but I've never really done anything memorable. I want to go on an adventure. Say Lewis when something interesting happens. I'm going to drift. I sure will. I sure will. Lewis! Something interesting's happening. We have a heart event. Abigail. Dad! Why are you in the bushes like that, you creep? And go into the mountain and is never seen again. No, that's rude. I've been looking all over for you. Your mother wants you to come home and help with dinner. What are you doing in the graveyard anyway? This is no place for a young lady. Why do you look so angry? She's not like a mile away from the house or anything. Literally, you could see her from the entrance of your shop, probably. These bushes might block a little bit. Mind your own business. You think I should have come home cooking dinner because I'm a girl, don't you? Oh. You really suck in the past, Dad. Stuck. Stuck. Probably both. I don't know. Let's get out of here, Prop. Ah, yes. Don't forget your sword. Well, are you coming or not? Later, dude. I just pissed off Pierre. I love it. I'm slowly awake. My dad won't find us here. We just snuck off into the bushes. Nice. Can you believe my parents are even young? They don't understand my perspective at all. I know. They grew up in a different era, which difference in value. It still ticks me off sometimes, okay? Ah. Well, thanks for hearing me out. Good. Now, could you help untangle my hair from this bush? I guess I can maybe manage that. Sweet. Now she's not going to be anywhere in sight over here. I also need to remember it's Friday. I need to go to Cropus. I think I have just enough for it. Oh, Kroby. I know you have it. I know you have it. Yes. No, that's not what I meant to do. God dang it. I meant to click the sprinkler. I had enough for it. I was like, dang, it was cheaper than I thought. But I got cross-eyed whenever I was looking. Oh. I have a very expensive egg for you, Kroby. Enjoy. Damn it. Well, everybody's going to sleep already. Man, I am really wasting time, aren't I? It's already 12. Might as well check out the beach. Make sure nothing's here. We have the the whole other thing coming up in the morning. I guess I'll grab that too. Why not? Grab a cockle. Is there anything hiding over here? There's whatever that is. A little mussel. And might as well fish out this for a second. I won't need much energy tomorrow because we have the egg festival. That's what I'm looking for. Nice. Yeah, but I got chickens that make void eggs every day. And I think it's not necessarily the void egg, isn't it? The void mayo. Because you're talking about the talisman quest, right? This will have to be the last cast. No, I appreciate the tip. I definitely do. 'Cause that would be something that would be not too fun to have find out later. You know what? I'm not even going to use that. I'm just going to pass that out here. Passing out to the waves. Sounds perfect. Right there on the beach. I'm sure Willie's done it quite a few times in his young day. What's going on? Uh-oh. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, it's about time. And I think I already have what I need for that. Yay, look at that. Look at that. The fiddlehead fern actually brings in a fair bit. More than my cherries. I'm taking a break from my save currently because I'm tired of farming key beans. I don't blame you. Or quee. However you say it. Alright, I don't really have... I have this. Oh yeah, that's right. Dried coconuts. That's what it comes out as. That's interesting. Anything else that I got 5 of? Doesn't look like it. I actually do need to sail a row. Those I can turn into something else. Pick these guys up. Throw them back in here. How many days does it take those again? Isn't it? I should still be able to do that. We're only on day 13. 26, yeah. I'm gonna turn some of those into something else. But the other thing is, I think I just completed the quest. Go fishing. I did go fishing. I went gold fishing. Hold on. Oh yeah, I don't have my sickle on me. Maybe it was best I didn't spend all my money on seeds yesterday after all, because I can take these essentially and do what I need with them. I only need to sell one more cauliflower. Get rid of the gold potatoes. Actually, no! I need those. I need those for the quest. Yeah. Interesting. My boyfriend and I are playing Stardew now, but I'm trying to figure out what we're supposed to do next. Go fishing is not a bad one. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying now. I don't know how far you are in particular, Natalie. One of the big things, like I said, get the smoker for the early on money. Try to get down to the bottom of the mines and complete whatever quests are popping up is like the big one. Alphaba, scarecrow. Oh, no. What's wrong with my scarecrows? Oh, you said, ah, I thought that said ew for a second. I'm sorry. I'm blind. Quack? What? Alright, let's see. Bring Emily a fresh apricot. I might be able to do that. And I need 25 gold. That's it. I guess between those two, I pretty much have it. Let's see. We'll keep those, I guess. Except for how many? We'll figure it out. We'll just turn the silvers for now. We'll try to keep on to some of the stuff until after the fact. We'll set the golds aside so I don't accidentally sell them. So that, along with pretty much all of these, except for how many? That. And then, those are supposed to get turned into something else. I need something with 5. That's right. That I could dry out. Crystal fruits, why not? I think I'm gonna work on my mining and combat so I can finally get that full. That's not bad. That's definitely not bad. Year 4, not much don't in Ginger Island. And my raccoon family. I will have the raccoons as well. That's one of the things that actually just opened up. So you can make more. Oop, hold on. I'm gonna keep these shellfish. I don't think I need as many as I'm keeping for now, but whatever. I'll get rid of them when I need to get rid of them. Not much. The thing about Ginger Island is getting all of the walnuts done, and those can actually sometimes be a little difficult. Oh yeah, I can break up that rice too. It's not going anywhere though, it'll be fine. Where's a herring? We'll just put that in there. We'll keep a fish in here for now, why not? And I need to make another mayo thing, because apparently the eggs are just going to consistently pile up, so I'm at that point. No apples yet. Alright, I'm gonna sell one. I'm gonna sell it. We're gonna see how much it makes. I believe you, though. I do believe you. And we're gonna sell those as well. Because if that is the case, then that means I've wasted so much money. And time, probably. Oh yeah, hold on. Are you ready for more fish or what? Not yet. Not yet. Do we want to change the appearance at all? I think I like it like that better. All right. So much running. Sell. 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 I'm gonna keep it for now because I think I actually might need it for something else. We're gonna keep those for now. Do I have room in my junk drawer? I do. I got plenty of room in my junk drawer. The seed maker should be good. we're gonna have all sorts of goodies here. Now we got the potato. 4 more potatoes. Then I also have this one item here. Hold on, hold on. You. If I stay on track with my school, I should be done in roughly 50 days. Nice! That's great. That's actually really good news. You can do it. Well, it's not all full, but at least it's a start. Let's go take this hardwood down. We're gonna put this away. Where are you? You. I think that's the main thing I wanted to put in here. I don't think he's gonna let me in his shop today, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Let me grab the hardwood. I think I need like 100 pieces of hardwood. Oh no, is that all the hardwood I have? I thought I had a lot more than that. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see how much hardwood it is. Let's go get that taken care of. And then we'll go to the other thing. Oh wait, and I also want to see if I have apples yet. Or an apricot. No apricot. Or apples. Y'all really just don't want to give me apples. Y'all have given me everything else. I've only got an apple twice from y'all, I think. You know what? I actually think I got an apple from a mine once. I think only one apple y'all have actually given me. Anyways. How many? It is 100 pieces of hardwood. Let's go chop some hardwood real fast, and then we'll come back. So I still have time to make it over to the egg festival. Another secret note. Nice. To Haley and Emily, hope you two are doing well. We've sent you your favorite gifts, pink cake and sunflowers for Haley, gemstones and wool for Emily. Love, Mom and Dad. There we go. All right. 74 days, including the weekend. Oh, what? You're taking off on the weekends now? Fair enough. I can't say much. On my normal work week, I have a 4-day weekend. Lewis totally seen that. He's pretending he didn't. He's seen it though. That's God. Hold on, where's the... I'm not too late for the egg festival, am I? Did I miss it? I may have missed it. Hold up. Hold up. Where? Oh no. Oh, I guess I did. Well, that's sad. Lewis, you're kind of in the way, dude. I wanna see what's on the board. Get out of the way! You bastard. Well, you know what? That's okay by me. Because that means I can take all those items to Pierre's shop, and I can bust open all these gems. However, if I would have known all of that, I wouldn't have came with my pockets entirely full. You son of a... Why is he closed today? Pam? I don't understand why he's closed today. Oh, hey, look, more wine. I might actually save that. I might actually save this powder melon wine. Alright, let's see here. I got some seeds, I know. This will go back in here. Any other seeds? I do have one more seed. Okay, I was gonna say, I need those. I am actually... Let me do this first. Let me put everything else up first. So I don't accidentally do something I will regret. That everything that goes in here. It looks like it. I can put the hardwood back. Put the regular wood in here. Yeah. In here. Since his shop's not open, I guess I can put these in here. I'll drop those off in a bit. Do I have any more trash? Like actual trash? That all looks fine. Might see Abigail again. How am I doing with Abigail actually now that I think about it? We're getting close. We are getting close. Bruh. Yeah, it's work. It's fine. There's plenty of people that go to school on the weekends. Or work on the weekends. It's great. It builds character. Alright, let's see here. We're going to put the snail right over here. And then we're going to turn the herring into sashimi. And I guess... Let's see if we can make it to the store in time. I don't think there's really a time limit as long as it just lets me in there, right? There we go. And then the glasses will drop off later. The wine. We'll put the wine in here for now. I don't know what I want to do with the melon yet. I do have a lot of blueberries that I forgot I could dehydrate. What else do I want to turn to wine? Do a cranberry, I guess. Wine. Let me check out there to see what other useless fruits I have, I guess. Let's see. We can do a snow yam. Snow yams probably make really good wine, right? Surely. There we go. The yam wine. Everybody's favorite. And then this right here will go up here. Alright, I've got my life somewhat sorted out. Then I forgot what I need to grab these. That's what I was doing. Pierre's shop. But you have a lot... So dehydrators good too. Yeah, I was going to do that with the blueberries. That's why I didn't do them, because I was sitting there thinking, like, you know what? The blueberries and the cranberries that I got can all mostly go into the dehydrator. Why are you locked? He has me locked out. God dang it. I'm fine. I didn't want to go to your place anyways. Well, shoot. It's just been another bust day. I've really been slacking. That's what... Oh. No, it's Saturday. Yeah, the egg festival. That's kind of what I'm assuming as well, but... You would think that, like, if they kill the event to where they're not going to let you go to it anymore, that they would at least... You know, let you do other things. But no, that's not the case. What do you have? I can't buy from you yet until we're friends, huh? Well, I guess I could see if I can learn to speak your language. Let's go down to... No. I need to be like level 40 for that. Let's see if we can find anything else. It's probably mostly going to be from random monsters, but I think I can also get the item from Frozen Geode as well. Or Omni Geode. So, I am going to spend time and actually harvest the rocks and everything else. Though a monster's probably the most likely option as far as dropping it. Where's my sword? Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, there's a bunch of you little critters. Back off. Well, I guess I found my new sword for today. Yeah, they're all locked. It's unfortunate. And this is going to be a fun day in the mine. Ooh, this is my favorite people. I just got 4 bat wings off that one. That's interesting. I just joined. I like the vibe here. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for a little while. On this particular thing, it's been like 4 hours, 3 hours. How are we at? 3.5 hours. If you're talking about how long have I been streaming in general, I've been streaming for a little over a year. Yep, 3.5 hours. There we go. Normally would only take like a couple swings with my better sword. Hey, I think I already had that though, didn't I? That's somebody's loved gift. Right, I have already... Oh, I also have a note. What's this one? Penny's handwriting. I want to give everybody something they love. Parsnip, glazed yams, no beer. That's false. She loves beer. She does not want her mom to have beer. But we all know she loves beer. Jazz likes the fairy rose and plum pudding. Vincent, pink cakes and grapes. Mr. Molnar, leeks and fried mushrooms. Granny Molnar, beets and tulips. I have some tulips. Alright. Let's see if we can get some more geodes at least. Let's see here. And down we go. I just really need that last scroll. I think a green scroll is what I'm looking for. Number 3, I think, is it? Maybe 4? I don't remember. That's the only one I'm missing. Then I'll be able to talk to that darn dwarf. Oh, man. Don't run from me. The fact that they're actually causing enough damage to worry me just a touch. They're not actually worrying me. The fact that they're hitting me as much as they are is funny. If I had my sword, that wouldn't even be close. I'm glad that they don't do much damage. I can't hear you, can you type? Oh gosh. Alright, I think people can hear me. What is all this? That, my friend, is what you call a bot. Alright, I do have this one, right? I do, okay. Leave the mines. It is that time. Well, I was really hoping to get more done today, but it is what it is. I can't say I'm upset about it, but, you know, it is, kind of is what it is. But I am going to say that this is probably going to be the last day we actually do for this particular stream. I can actually sell that to the bookstore. No, I'll sell it here. But, we'll be back tomorrow morning. And I may do another stream later on today. It just won't be Stardew. It'll be something else. I have a few different games I have in mind. We'll see what happens. So, you know. I'll try to get on a little bit earlier on my normal time and stream for up into the later time. Probably not as late as today because I do work tomorrow and the next, well, I work the next 3 nights. So, won't go as late as this one did, unfortunately. But, no, it is what it is. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, hit that dislike button. If you want to see whenever I go live in the future, post future content, hit that subscribe button and make sure that notification bell is turned on. That way you are notified of whenever I go live or post future contents. I will check that game out eventually. I have a bunch of different streams going. I don't want to start too many different games, but I will look into it. Give it some time, friend. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day or night depending on where you're watching at in the world. And until next time, I say goodbye. Goodbye.